Boom. That's how quick I'm ready.
Hot.
That's how quick I'm ready. Action-packed.
Action-packed.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are the Brothers Murph. I'm Mike.
I'm Nick.
That's Nick right there.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we can only hope. We only hope we have our names right at this point. It's too late to change now. We are here to play some Speakeasy.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched our streams before, the typical cadence. Oh yeah, look at that. Bam. They're talking in chat about the art, and Ian is particularly proud of the art on this one, and we've gushed about it quite a bit too.
It might be his best.
Yeah, and that's really saying something. And my man, Tulo's portfolio is solid. So,
yeah.
Corbin, we will be at BGCon next month.
Always.
Absolutely.
Always.
Hope to see you there. 1 a.m. Aussie stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
We'll try to get to the game before too long, so you don't have to stay up.
We used to stream in we used to stream in the evenings here, which was like midday Aussie time. So it used to be way more better for the Aussie Kiwi. East coast of Asia side of things was like a perfect time for them. It was great.
Yeah, next day lunch. Ken Burns has a great documentary on Prohibition. That checks out. Ken Burns has a lot of great documentaries. So this is a game set in the Prohibition era where we are opening up and running illegal speakeasies. Trying to make cash, doing mob stuff. Again, so if you haven't joined our streams before, we do a little chitter-chatter and say hi to the chat first.
Let people get in,
If you're watching this after the fact, turn on live chat so you can see what we're referencing and things like that.
We'll also have timestamps so you know when the game actually starts and stuff.
Give us chat for a little bit.
If you're watching it's morning. I'm tired,
Type in where you're hailing from, generally, where we watch it from today. We've got an Aussie in here. We know that much. And then we're going to start the game, and we are doing a giveaway of a base pledge of Speakeasy as well. That's going to happen after our gameplay.
Yep.
So you have some time to get in and watch and stuff like that.
If you even want to win.
And if you're watching this after the fact, I'm sorry that you missed the giveaway, but still watch the video because it's a great game.
Yeah.
Okay. But that'll be happening after the game. And big shouts out Eagle Griffin for sending us a copy of this to play for y'all today and for giving away a copy as well. Very, very cool of y'all. We really appreciate it. We got everyone up in here saying, hey. We got the Netherlands in the house. We got Detroit in the house. Right on.
Montreal, Austria. Let's go.
Nice. You got the UK in the house.
Okay. Yeah, it's what time? It's like mid-afternoon for a lot of Europeans. So Poland, Paulina, of course. Thank you. Hi, Paulina. Sacramento. Okay, what's up? How you doing?
Hey,
nearby, very nearby.
Let's go.
Toronto from another Poland.
Sao Paulo, Brazil. Let's go. Denver in the house. Paris, France. Let's go. Raleigh, North Carolina. How are you doing? You all okay?
Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, man. If anyone's in the range of Milton and Helene, geez, Milwaukee. Okay, the good land, huh?
The good land. Dude, I love that movie so much.
Cam says, love the way this game plays. Glad to see it at 2-player. Yeah, we've only played it 2-player, and it's great at 2. It's
absolutely
really
works
great.
At 2. Yeah, so the side of the board that we're on is for 2-player and solo games. So that's something that is nice. Whenever you have a different side of the board, kind of scaled down for player count, it's always preferable. Okay. So Denmark in the house, Ukraine in the house. How are you doing out there? You all right?
Go. So, hey, brothers, this is Josh from Tabletop Alliance. Hi, Josh.
Hey,
Tabletop Alliance is a really wonderful organization that y'all should give money to.
Yeah, you should.
They're
Florida
really great nonprofit.
With power. Okay. Tampa Bay, Florida. We got
Tampa Bay,
another Florida, but not down in the Panhandle, not in the path. So that's good. Our cousin lives in Florida. They are also fine and didn't lose power, Anna. So that's good.
Yeah.
Denmark,
Ukraine, okay.
Shouts out.
Denmark, let's go. Lots of people all over the place. Yeah. So it's super fun. Yeah, so this game is, again, about the speakeasy. We're rum running, making speakeasies, slinging hooch. I mean, again, drinking went up during Prohibition, so it did not work.
Prohibition just does not
the one retcon in our Constitution, we're like, we'll do that one.
Probably. Maybe we'll change that one or there. So people get creative. People will get creative.
Ooh, Canada, Ottawa. That makes it sound like Ottawa's the country and Canada is like the province.
Yeah. We're good in Raleigh, 3 hours west of us in North Carolina's devastated. Dang, man, that sucks.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Who won your previous plays? I won.
You won.
You were a little strapped with cash on hand, and that hurt you.
Money is how you pay for everything, of course, but then money's also your points because you're trying to make money. And we'll kind of do like an overview of the game when we get down to it. But basically, you have kind of cash in hand, like your legal money, and then you have money in your safe, and you can spend money out of your safe, but you always spend a 2-to-1. So if you need to spend like $5 and you're paying for your safe, you have to spend $10.
So you're laundering the money.
And I ended up having to launder a ton. It was one of the things like I probably should have just let some things go and like lost some stuff on the board.
You're getting attacked, and you paid
I was getting attacked a lot,
yourself.
and I was paying out the nose with laundering money, and it ended up. It was not a blowout by any means, but I spent way too much money.
And the amount of money that you were the kind of the double paying you were after doing. I might have won anyway, but it would have been a really close game, and it kind of got me some distance.
Yeah.
A hi from Ireland,
Kentucky,
right on.
Okay. What's the play time? For 2 players, probably hour and a half.
I'd say so.
Mike and I tend to play really quickly, especially if we're not like on stream. We'll play a lot slower just because we're talking to people and stuff. But when we're actually playing. Yeah, it's like, as Shelly said, Shelly works with Utala, by the way. Hello, Shelly.
Yes.
You can be here. Shelly will be yelling at us if we do stuff wrong. Please do so.
Please do. Be ruthless.
It's about 45 minutes per player, I'd say.
Yeah. Yep, so about 90 for 2-player. Moves quick. The actions you'll see are... this is something that, like, Lacerda does well in a lot of games, where the actions themselves are, like, straightforward.
Yeah.
Not particularly complicated. The way things interlock and the way that you build things up and the decisions you make is where all of like the brain crunch comes from.
Yeah.
And that's something I always really appreciate in game design is, it's easy to understand what you can do.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out what you should do.
Yeah.
And that's always really fun. So that's where I want to allocate my brain power, limited as it might be, to doing stuff. So we'll get going here in a second with an overview. Nick will kind of lead us through that.
We'll kind of just talk about it. Talk about how it goes, how
what
it plays.
we're doing, how we're rocking this, and then we'll hop into it. And again, we're doing a giveaway of a base pledge of this, which is going to be on crowdfunding.
It's on crowdfunding
on crowdfunding now.
The link for it should be dropping in chat every once in a while.
So
it's a time
often.
thing that should be just dropping through. Also, make sure to like and subscribe here. So the giveaway, we will say, will not just be for subscribers. A lot of people do subscriber-only giveaways. We're not doing that, but we'd like it if you subscribe.
Might as well subscribe.
We'd like it if you subscribe.
Might as
well. It would make us happy. Hi, boys. Hi, Whitney.
Hello.
It's funny to imagine you guys playing off-stream, totally silent and focused, no banter. There's less banter. There's not no banter, but we're
just like playing for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not silent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not silent. It's not as much banter.
We don't play like this. Hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Talking weirdly to the side of each other.
We definitely give up. There's more banter when we're live or when we're on a stream because we're performing, right? Like, we crank it up. It's definitely not silent. That'd be weird. Both of us just like, unless it's like a multiplayer solitaire game. Sometimes we're just playing games,
a brain. Eagle Griffin Games themselves in the house now.
What's up? Hi,
Shelly
Rachel.
and Eagle Griffin. What is up, y'all?
EGG.
Do we get a subscriber skit during the live streams? God, we need to figure out like some pre-filmed things so we can just like hit it at some point in so it looks
right.
It looks live. We have Jimmy in the other room. He can bust in here with our skeleton that says I should have subscribed earlier.
Who here isn't subscribed? I'll become for you. Linnea is our bouncer, and she will hurt you.
If Linnea sniffs the feeling that you're not subscribed, yeah, out of here.
How long did it take to set up your new gaming spot? Like a month and a half?
Yeah.
It wasn't nonstop work because we were still living in Southern California. But in terms of like...
You did a couple dedicated weeks here.
Of like basically like 8 hours a day, like 5 to 7 days a week. It was still like 3 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
4 weeks of like full time. It was a lot of work because it's just an office. Yeah. So we had to basically change everything completely. Also try to figure out how to do stuff. Because like we were in a completely different situation.
New space, new dimensions and stuff, and figuring out lighting. We had Nick was here for a while on his lonesome and stuff, and then we had a time where Nick, Jimmy, and I were all here together. So we spent some time tinkering with lights, getting ideas. And then Nick built this. You can't see it. So what's holding up all our cameras? This grid system. Out of steel tech, which is amazing. So everything's off the ground and everything is static and in place, and it's very easy to set up. So it was a lot of dedicated work to fine tune, how we want our different sets to look. What ways can we use our sets? How can we film in this? And in our other room, we have 2 chairs where we do kind of more casual chit chat types of videos. We have 2 different walls are dressed differently for intros and outros and other types of kind of talking head, maybe solo videos and things. So just like there's a lot of time just simply spent like, oh, well, maybe we could set up this way, or maybe we could do that, and
it's a lot of trial and error, So we had ideas of what we thought would work, and to be fair, most of those things did work.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of work setting up a studio.
Yeah. Director Dan says, has mob life begun? No, not quite yet. We are going to start off with an overview in a second here. We're just saying hey to the chit chat here in the beginning.
Do you still blop off camera? Yeah, we still make lots of sound effects.
Oh yeah,
we're constantly like, man, I really hope our neighbors can't hear us a ton because we're just constantly making weird noise and stuff.
Yeah, it's wild. It's just we don't even realize. Hi from Belgium, by the way.
Hello. Shelly said, fun fact, myself and another played a game of this using only safe money. In a 4-player game, he won by $4 with 355, and I placed second.
Wow.
So I will say, don't expect that high level of gameplay because we will not have anywhere near $355, let alone just safe money.
You have, I think I got to the 200s. I was too low 200s, so I'm happy with that.
Shelly, how many times have you played this game, you think?
Yeah, what do you reckon?
What do you
Mixing the dome shine? Here, I can get it back.
Hold on, wait for it. Yeah, get the polarizers back. It should be over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Let me see.
Look at that dome
over here. Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Yeah.
Polarizers are your friend.
Now it's back. Now, thank you. Someone better subscribe because now everyone has to look at this for the rest of the stream.
Oh, am I still a little hot? Oh, my God.
You're super hot, yeah.
Okay.
You're the hottest you possibly be.
That's a little better?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, cool. So we have polarizers to help with that.
How does the giveaway work? So after we play, we will let you know the keyword, and you will put the keyword in chat.
Yep.
And then it will just pick randomly from someone who put that keyword in chat. So it'll be very, very easy.
Every time, once we do that, anyone punches the keyword goes into the separate list, and then you can randomly select a winner.
It'll be easy.
Yeah, it's all very
What's up, Sisu? All right, let's go ahead and kind of start talking about the game.
60. Okay, Shelly said 60 plus plays and about 20 plus solo. How do you enjoy the solo?
The solo rule, I haven't read them.
It seems like pretty
easy to
manage.
The solo rules are short, and I am here for that.
Do you bump tracks in this one? You already know. We got little tracks on our player board we bump, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you have a couple different tracks. You have
your infamy track.
Yeah, you have a track here. You got a couple tracks here. These ones are not really bumping these throughout.
But you are basically upgrading your actions on your player board and strengthening what you do when you do certain
we love
kind of the main actions.
Love some bumping tracks, Shelly said, we're hoping for positive money. Yeah, I'm hoping to have at least $1 by the end of this game. I'm hoping, yeah.
Oh,
so lucky for them, you can't go negative money in this game. That's what you think, Shelly.
Yeah.
Watch us.
Yeah, Nick will be on 0.0.
I'll be taking out loans. You can't even take out loans in this game, but I'm going to try.
Invent a module just so Nick can go further in debt.
Is the overview going to be done live or pre-recorded? I love the speed you rumble through the teach on Game Haus videos. We actually were thinking about trying to do one of our filmed ones, and we ran out of time, frankly.
Yeah, so this one will be
it'll be a live one.
A more one, but that's something we want to do with live streams if we have the time to do, is have a pre-recorded overview, because we also really like the style of them.
I'll say it. We think we do them very well. So I'll say
we've done them.
I think we do very good
hundreds
overviews.
of times. Yeah, so I hope we've gotten okay at it.
We think they mix information with sexy shots very well.
Yeah.
Tool always pops so much. Yeah, Tool's insane. He's just a mad,
just
mad
bananas.
Man.
Just
an
bananas.
Absolute madman. All right, so this is
Speakeasy.
This is Speakeasy. Yes, indeed. So again, this is a game where we are in Manhattan, Georgia, I believe. And so we're in Manhattan here. We have downtown, midtown, and then the upside. And we're going to be putting out speakeasies. There are already some speakeasies out here. These red ones here are mobsters, and we have some mobsters over here that are already out on the board.
Real quick, Nightbot right there is the one posting the link to this campaign if you are interested in picking up a copy for yourself. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yes, indeed. Yeah, call that link right there. It looks like it's doing well. It's one of the things I feel like with campaigns, you never know how happy publishers are, but I gotta imagine Eagle Griffin's very happy with this one.
It looks good to us.
It looks like you're doing great. So your overviews are our favorite. They're so streamlined. Thank you.
Oh, thanks
appreciate
so much
it. We really like. How long is setup? I will say setup, once you know what it is not that long, considering that there's a lot of pieces on the board.
Yeah, considering like any game of this size, it's not never.
The big man himself.
Hey, my man, how are you?
I will say hi to Lacerda in chat. Lacerda, this game is this isn't sponsored, so we can say this game's a banger.
Yeah.
This game's an absolute banger.
Shouts out.
I'm not gonna lie, Vital, it might be my favorite of yours. I'll say it.
Done.
I think I have. It might be. I will have to see. More plays are needed, but it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you're going to be putting our own speakeasies out here fighting against the map.
Shelley makes a good point. There's, as of now, not the insert that is typical with these games, which are always elite, and so setup will only become easier, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's good.
But even without just everything in bags, it's
not bad.
Once you know what you're doing, it's really not that bad. Yeah. So again, we are going around Manhattan and putting out our speakeasies, and then we will be producing alcohol at those speakeasies, and then we will be. My mouse is just not. No, it's not. It's not you. You're not blocking it. My mouse is dying.
I feel like it's like old school like TV remote.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like if you stand in front of the.
I made these punch-ins trying to do them. So you're putting out your speakeasy. So we're putting out like our own speakeasies out here and things like that. And then you can put out nightclubs and then casinos. And then again, you can produce at your stills, which will look like this little building. You can put this out there, and your stills will produce your alcohol.
Produce your hooch.
And then you can essentially take your little truck, and the trucks are mega cute.
Yeah.
And you'll put barrels in the truck, you'll drive around town picking up alcohol, usually from your stills, although you can visit these various boats and docks that are around and get rum from the various rum runners, you know. And you can then put that alcohol into your truck and then deliver it to your various speakeasies, your nightclubs, and your casinos, and then you can sell it. And how much you sell it for is going to be determinant on how infamous you are. The more infamous you are, the more your hooch sells for.
Yeah, you know it.
And that's kind of mostly what you're doing. That's what you're trying to get your buildings out there. You're trying to produce alcohol. You're trying to get that alcohol to various places and then sell it, because money is the point in this game, as it makes sense.
It's everything. Vital says, unfortunately, I have a dinner to attend. Will not be able to stay here for the whole play, but I'll catch it tonight. Hey, no worries. We're happy to see you.
Yes,
and Renee says, will this be a good first Lacerda game? So we were talking about this after we played it the other day. I think it is.
I think so. I feel like it's on the Kanban level, which is usually considered to be like
a good entry level
Lacerda game,
just because you'll see as we're kind of going through a lot of the stuff, the iconography, shouts out to Ian O'Toole again, is so clean. Yeah, it's fairly intuitive, making sense of like what you can do. So I'd say this feels like a great place to jump into these kinds of games. That was my impression.
As a lot of Lacerda games, it's like they're big games, and so the first teach is a big teach, but once you get into it, again, like a lot of the games, everything just makes sense.
Yeah,
you know?
Shelley just said the same thing. The theme is really well integrated. There's really intuitive graphics.
Yeah.
You'll see as we're going through, like as we kind of explain the actions which are along here, it starts to be like oh yeah, no, I got it. I see how that works. I see how it's gonna be over here, and it flows nicely too.
Pretty quickly. Because again, it's very intuitive, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. And again, like there's kind of a linear section of it where you're like, you need to produce alcohol, you need to get it to your various buildings, and then sell it. That's a kind of a linear thing, and there's lots of different ways you can kind of do that.
Yeah, but like something like that makes sense, right? Like
So basically, on your turn, the game's gonna take place over 4 acts. Acts are gonna have differing rounds. There'll be 4 rounds in the first act. 3, and then 1, and then the final act, which again is going to be just kind of end game scoring. Yep. So each round, you're going to be placing out one of your capos here at one of the spaces at the very top here. These are going to be essentially our worker placement spaces.
People of interest.
These are people of interest that you are going to go talk to, and it does say talk to in the thing, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, they go have a little chat.
And the chonky bits, Eagle Griffin be doing some chonky bits. Yeah, man, ridiculous. So yeah, you'll go to specifically a specific person. So if you want to go to like this spot right here, you can go like here or here.
Yep.
And then this is, by the way, the 1 to 2 player side of the board. There is a 3 to 4 player side of the board. There are more people of interest. There's more things kind of going on. And it's easy worker placement. Yeah, for the work placement's very simple. Yeah. So you'll go to like one person. Anything in these kinds of boxes, you will do regardless of who you went to. And then the things on the bottom, a lot of times are split up between the various people. So like this action goes right here, and this action is right here. So in terms of the main action, each one, it doesn't matter who you go to. And then there are 2 people on every spot, but the docks over here, there's only 1 person, so that's a spot where only 1 person can go to. And then the restaurant here, there's an infinity symbol because infinite people can go there. There's not a limit to that one.
Let's go back to the restaurant.
So yeah, and so these are going to be the kind of various actions that you can do. So let's go ahead and kind of just start talking about like this one right here. So this one right here is where you can kind of put out your speakeasies and your stills.
Yeah.
So down on your player board, if my mouse will just function at all would be really great. I would love it. Would love it. We used to have a Steam Deck, would make things like changing scenes much easier, and it's just not anymore. Okay, there we go. So basically, you have your speakeasies and your stills. All your buildings are down here, and so you have your speakeasies, your stills, your nightclubs, and then you also have your casinos. And so that first part we talked about, you can put out your speakeasies or your stills. So you will pay a certain amount on the bottom here. So the speakeasies are 3, 5, or 8, and then your nightclubs are 12, and then your casinos are 17. And then you'll choose a place on the board that you want to go. If it's an empty space like this where there's not any enemy speakeasies, you can just go there, boom, and you'll take this city token, put it on your board. There is another action that allows you to essentially play these city tokens. These will kind of do, in a way like kind of Inventions does, the other Saturday game, where like, sometimes these kind of bonus actions are just full-out actions. Like, they're kind of full of things like that, which is pretty cool.
Willy-nilly.
Yeah. Or you can take over a mobster's speakeasy, and each mobster has a strength that is down here, and you basically need to overcome that strength. You have a strength marker here on your board, which is the yellow one. Right now, we all start with 1 strength. There is 3, so we need to somehow get above that. We need to get to 4. And you have goons. Goons are kind of like one-off people that you can use. Yeah. And they will give you +1 strength. You also later on can get associates, who are other mobsters that you're kind of allied with, and you can essentially pay them to get their strength. And if you ever do that, you then can overcome their thing and then put your speakeasy there instead, and again, get that one. So you can overcome the mob because they're out here, because they will still vie for control throughout the game, and basically cause you... I think
I was on 15. Right.
Okay, you're right. Boop. So that is putting out speakeasies. Meet the
God says the restaurant, meet the Godfather inside eating pasta, talking slowly about the family.
The family.
The family business.
Talk about business. My daughter's wedding. There's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be like, hey, we'll go down to the docks. There's a lot of that. So this spot right here is basically very similar, except for in this case, you're putting out nightclubs and casinos. Nightclubs and casinos basically work the same way, except they're going to be more expensive. There are some ways to get some discounts about nightclubs and casinos. We'll kind of talk about that during the game and stuff if we get there. But nonetheless, so you can also put out nightclubs and casinos. Nightclubs and casinos are better because when you sell, you'll hooch. When you sell your alcohol, you will sell it for more.
Yep.
On the infamy track here, there are these barrel prices, and the lower price is going to be what you're selling if you're selling from speakeasies, and the higher price is what you're selling if you're selling for your nightclubs, and then you're also from your casinos.
Yep.
So having those out there is great. Also, they're more powerful buildings than like speakeasies for things like control.
Yeah.
So basically, if Mike had a casino, I only had a speakeasy, Mike would have control of that district because his building is cooler than mine, basically.
Yeah. And casinos even will produce some income for you as people rearrange the turn order and stuff. So that's something else that is nice, if you can get it. They are expensive. They cost $17.
They do. They cost $17, but again, you can kind of make that money back.
You can make them pay for themselves, you know what I mean, if you get them early enough.
Is this live? Do Murph reads chat? No, it's not live, and no, we do not read chat. So, answered that question easily.
You got wrecked right now.
Got wrecked. Egg on your face.
We knew you were going to say that. So this is, again, pre-recorded.
Yeah, pre-recorded stuff only for the Brothers Murph. We never do anything live. Anyone says who does is a liar.
To prove this is scripted, we're going to say the same thing at the same time right now. 1, 2, 3,
banana
oxtail.
Hammock. See, exactly.
See?
What'd you say?
Oxtail.
Okay.
You said banana hammock.
No, I didn't.
You said the weirder
I didn't.
You said the weirder
banana hammock. No, neither one of us said
there you
banana
go. You had it.
Chat said it. Except for chat's not here because we're not live. Sorry. What were we talking about? Where were we? So that was putting out. So basically, these actions are
very similar.
Basically the same in terms of that. There are a lot of actions like this, which is playing your operations cards. We have 4 different kinds of operation cards. There are red VIP cards, green cards, which move your trucks around, your stills card, which are orange cards, and then your party cards, which is how you sell your barrels. So a lot of times when you're playing these cards, you will do the actions on the top of the cards, and then you will actually slide them into your board, which is very cool. You actually see the little picture in there.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's just so cool. I love it so much.
And then right there, that little cutout at the top, there's cards that will provide you leverage, which will help you protect your building. So those will kind of change as the game goes. You might have some amount of kind of base leverage.
Yeah, and so you will get to play a card, and all these cards will have kind of a main action and then a top action. The main actions are going to be A couple of things. The red cards here, the VIP cards, will allow you to put your family members into your little VIP area here on your board. The VIP area is limited, and this red track here will dictate how many people you can have in your VIP area. And the VIP area is very important because as you have buildings out here, let's just say this wasn't here, because this is a blocked area for a 2-player game. So let's say I had a Speakeasy right here. This Speakeasy is non-operational because there's a kappa here. The fuzz is here.
It's a little too hot right now.
A little too hot because of the kappa. So if there's ever a cop in the area where you have buildings, those buildings basically do not exist.
Yep.
But they will exist if they're protected by a family member. Because he's just like, like that, basically. The cop's like, can you please stop pointing a gun at me, sir?
He's like, I'm not pointing it at you, I'm pointing it down
at the sky and the aliens.
Down and around.
So if it's protected, then this building is operational. Yep. If it's not protected and the cop's there, it won't be. By the end of the game, there will be a cop in every single district because throughout the game, more and more are going to come out.
So you're going to have to protect yourself eventually.
As the city's getting wilder, more and more police are showing up, basically.
Yeah, they're trying to tamp this stuff down.
So having people in your VIP room is important because you can only go to protect a building if they're coming from your VIP room. They can't just come from your pile of cousins here,
Clones. They're all clones,
Clones and idiots. So yeah. And the giveaway we'll be doing after this stream, by the way. And the giveaway we'll give you a keyword to put in the chat. And then once you write that keyword in chat, you're entered in the giveaway, and then it'll choose randomly for that. But we'll be doing that after the game.
Eagle Griffin just pointed out, and I had not noticed that on the player board there's some framed pictures, and it's absolutely Lisboa and Kanban EB.
Oh, mine is Inventions and Escape Plan.
Oh, they never? That's awesome.
Wow. Dude, Tool's a wizard.
That is so funny, because you don't even notice it unless you really take a look. That is so funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that. So again, the red buildings are going to be how you the red cards rather have the action to allow you to go protect stuff. But again, you need to make sure you have family members in your VIP room. Whenever you get family members, you can put them in your VIP room, or they can go over to the docks.
Hey,
you gotta go to the docks.
Go on down to the docks and wrestle up a barrel.
There's be a lot of that again.
Sorry.
So the docks are great because you can occasionally attack these rum runners if you want to, and you're gonna have to use people at the docks, which is like
just blasting.
And so having people at the docks is great. Whenever you put someone on the docks, you will, depending on what row you put them in, you will get the benefit over here. It's a lot of those kind of constantly getting benefits. So how many players are optimal for this game? We've only played it at 2, but we really like it at 2.
Yeah, it's got different sides of the board for 2 than 3 and 4 players, so I would say probably depends on how long
7.
you want your game to be. It's about 45 minutes per player, so go based off of that. We're not like directly attacking each other or anything like that, so it's not something that, again, when we played a 2-player game, I didn't feel like I was missing some element of the game at all. So,
And again, you can attack the mobster speakeasies, but we cannot attack each other.
Yeah, so
just know that.
So we speak to the 2-player experience, which we like a lot.
Indeed, indeed. So we're talking about playing cards. You can also play these orange stills cards. These still cards will go, again, in here. And what they will always do is produce alcohol at your stills, as long as your stills is out on the board. If you don't have your stills out on the board, you won't get to do that.
And again, it has to be operational. So
exactly.
If there's a cop there, then that wouldn't
work. Copper doesn't do it. No. Flip the board over so we see the other side. Yeah. Maybe the other game. So if you do have your stills out there and you produce this, your stills track will determine how many barrels you produce, and you'll put them on your stills. Boom. And now you have, you got hooch at your stills, which is grand. Because then what you can do is you also play a green card. Green cards allow you to move your truck.
Your truck's transportation, man.
So you have 2 trucks. One you will have to unlock, and how far your truck can move will be determined on your green track down here. So the first one, you'll just kind of go onto the board. It doesn't take any movement. And then after that, each movement is moving to an adjacent district. You can move through spots with cops. You can move through blocked spots. This just means no buildings can go there, really. But so basically, if you go over to your stills, you then can pick up the barrels that are at your stills. Yep. Picking up and dropping off liquor doesn't cost any of your movement points. Movement points are just for the movement. Where's Crosby and Nash? Where's Young? No love to Neil Young. My gosh.
Wow.
Also, if you are at a spot with a rum runner, you can purchase their booze over here, and how much it costs is determined on what's underneath the barrel. So it'll get more expensive as they run out of alcohol. Also, basically, whenever you interact with one of these boats, they will move to the next dock spot because they can't stay in the same spot or else the kappas are going to come.
A little too hot.
If you are in a spot with your truck and you have a barrel in there, you can drop off a barrel at one of your buildings, which is super cool. Each building can only have one barrel, so you can't drop it off. You also can't drop it off at your stills because that's where your alcohol is coming from. You can't sell from your stills. And then, so now that's how you get around, get your barrels around town. And then you can play a party card. And a party card is how you sell your barrels. And again, you can sell a certain amount based off of your purple track. So all these cards are determined by where you are on these tracks.
Improved as the tracks go up.
So you start off at 2. So if we had 2 barrels, barrels at 2 spots, we could sell 2 of those barrels. And again, if you're selling from your speakeasies, it's going to be the lower money amount. If you're selling from nightclubs or casinos, it's going to be the higher amount, which is really, really great. Mm-hmm. So generally, you want to have it at your casinos and nightclubs because it's just going to be making more money.
It's better business. Real quick, Sim says, how does the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's happened after the game. Sorry. And it'll be a keyword that you type in.
Yep.
We'll let you know when.
Indeed. So that's kind of like the main action of those cards. Some of those cards, these actions are repeated on here. Like this is like the truck movement. So if you put one of your capos here, you would get to bump any track, and then again, you get to do that movement. So sometimes those actions will come from cards. Sometimes they can come from, like this one right here is the truck movement. They can come from using these city tokens.
Like this one specifically says, play a green card, which will move, or if you don't have a green card, you could go to this half, which just gives you that movement. But this one gives you a +2 range and all sorts of goodies and things like that. So,
Gokzorg, yes, I do think this is one of the better ones to start with, as some people in the chat also agree who have played it.
Question will be answered if I win this.
So Young doesn't need the others, that's kind of true. Okay, cool. So that is kind of, those a lot of the cards do, and then a lot of them allow you to bump tracks as well. So let's quickly talk about paying for stuff. So again, you have kind of your cash in hand, which is out on the table. This is your legal money. And you also have a safe. And behind your safe, we each start with $30. You can always pay for things out of your safe, but you have to launder that money first. So you're always going to be paying a 2-to-1 ratio. So if you have to pay $5 out of your safe, you actually have to pay $10 out of your safe.
Produce $5.
Exactly. The other $5 is just gone. You don't do anything with it. So you generally don't want to pay out of your safe, but sometimes you're like, you got to do it. Last game we played this, I paid out of my safe a lot. And I didn't win, so whatever.
It's not like it's not a thing that like should be avoided at all costs. But just know that like you're playing with your points, and if you're paying out of your safe, like make sure you can get a good ROI on that.
Yeah.
So it's not. They say like don't be afraid to use this.
Yeah.
Because if nothing else, you want to be doing things because we have 4 turns, 3 turns, 3 turns, 1 turn. If you add that up quickly, it's 11 turns in the game guaranteed. Now, there's some bonus actions and things like that.
Yeah.
But there's 11 turns guaranteed. So, like, if spending some money out of your safe gives you a chance to go do something, do it because you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So just make sure it's,
And the first act you get to use all 4 of your capos, but then you only use 3, 3, and then 1. And so the first act you're like, I'm doing so much. I got all this time.
Great. Yeah.
And it goes away really, really quickly.
Chad's asking, what's everyone's favorite drink of choice while playing this game? For us, it's always coffee.
Coffee, baby.
You already know.
Neither one of us drinks, so we're not actually drinking.
Nice cup of coffee. But I mean, think about this. If you wanted to have like a whole themed evening around this game, like we could probably. I feel like you got to do like rum or whiskey, right, or something. But best scoring was from a playtester that took the highest amount from the game.
That's wild to me. We're gonna play. You're gonna see some subpar play today. Well,
because here's my thing. I'm like, do I just like get a casino straight away? Now you only have $15 on hand, but I could do this. But it's like, if I get it right away and I'm getting $5 back
every time we change,
will it? Can it pay for itself and stuff like that? So these are the things that.
We're not experts in the game. We're just going to show you how.
I doubt we're going to give you a record-breaking score today, but we're going to try our best.
You're going to get this game in hand, and then you're going to be like, man, I got a way better score than those Murphs, and that's going to make you feel good inside. That's what we're about. We'll make you feel good inside.
That's why we're here.
With our mediocre play.
We are here.
We're funny, not good game players. That's what we're about. And so... I like how we can see in the first act.
That's true. But you got
Sarah, I'm kind of here.
Moonshine, you got to be ready for a certain kind of day.
I know, right?
A certain kind of day.
We can actually get moonshine in Kentucky. I believe that.
Yeah. It's it's like a thing. You can get absinthe and stuff now. It's a different.
So get the casino out. I think we might try it all. It's pretty tough.
Old-fashioned, that's a great choice, yeah.
It is a big table size, I will say. It's got a big footprint, as all Eagle Riffing games do. Okay.
But it's worth it.
It is. Okay, so we talked about playing cards. So this one means you can play any card. This is specifically playing a party card. You can specifically play a stills card, a VIP card, things like that. There's also spots like this right here where you can get goons. Goons will cost money, and again, you can always turn in goons to get +1 strength on the various things you need strength for when you're fighting.
Nice, flexible.
The goons, you know? You don't need them.
They're ready to rumble.
You can do spots like this, which is gain a book. Books will go into your little book spot, and then there are various goals around the board, kind of in these little green boxes.
Over the place.
They're over here, they're over here, there's some in Central Park, there's some in the various zones here. Because when you go to a spot like this, you can then cook those books, and basically that is going to be you claiming these various objectives, which will give you money directly to your safe. And so you want to get books because if you have no books to cook, you can't cook no books. That's what my mother used to tell me.
You gotta get the books, and then what you gotta do is you gotta tenderize the books, and you gotta get a nice sear on those books. You gotta cook them up nice. Gotta cook them up nice.
Yeah, so you can get books. You can cook those books.
When it says we have the cover on the table, what are you hiding underneath? It's just a Tommy gun. That's right. Just in case.
Boom, underneath here. Yeah,
it's a box, box roses has a sawed-off shotgun on the inside.
Yeah.
Classic mob stuff.
Classic. Let's go ahead and talk about this spot over here, which is where you can attack the rum runners.
Yeah,
so you can choose to attack one, which is Al Capone. Someone's talking about a Chicago version of this game. Well, we got Alky Capone here.
Al Capone's around.
Alexander Capone. Sure. Hi, Jabs. It said only one place to cook those books, at the restaurant, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You got to put them in a big pot. You know,
come on down here, cook these books.
You got to cook those books. You know,
this is your stronghold right here. This is the center of your power. That's where all right. This is this right here. You know? I mean, this is where the big decisions happen.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so you can attack them. Basically, whatever is the highest number showing in their little row here, that's how much it takes to attack, which is a lot. Like, it'll be like 13, 12. A lot of times, overtaking the mobsters is like 3, 4, at least early in the game. But how it's going to be is you get to take your strength and then you get to multiply it by however many family members you have in here. So if I had like 3 strength times 3, I have 9. And then you can turn in goons and stuff like that to overcome it. The cool thing is if Mike also has people in this spot of the docks, I can also use them. I have to pay to do so. But you can use other people's families. Like, hey, let me give you a couple bucks and we'll shoot this rum runner.
I'm like, I'm great. That sounds great.
When you do that, you will get a barrel, which could just go to any operating building. That's a still, so that wouldn't work, but you understand. And also you get these crates. These crates are going to give you a hit of money. It's going to be a certain amount of money times whatever this is. So this is like your infamy track. So it's $1 times your infamy track. So if you were at 15, you'd get 15 bucks to cash in hand. And then they're also going to give you some kind of special ability, which will be on the back. These could be like ongoing, like kind of buffs to your strength, extra movement when you're moving around, a whole bunch of different stuff.
Last game I got like +1 just to like defending against like incoming mobsters for my buildings, which was really helpful.
Just really nice. Like that. Yeah. So you can go over there and attack them, and then of course they're going to move because they always move. They're like, someone scared me. What are the main actions I'm missing before we get to the turn order one? There's the park here, which is where you can essentially switch places with someone on the action slot.
Yeah, so someone blocked a spot you want to go to.
You can go there, and the person who gets booted out of there gets to do one of these 3 on the bottom here.
So basically this will go here and then replace me, and I get one of the bonuses on the bottom.
Yeah, which is super sweet, which is really nice. The last place you can go is the, so let's talk about this spot right here. This is where you can get associate. An associate is where you can take a mobster that's out on this board over here.
Turn him into a friend.
Flip him over, turn him into a friend. And you'll also put your association marker. You can either put it over here. We like to put it actually in the district because then basically you can't overtake their speakeasies if they're your associate because that would be rude, and mobsters are notoriously not rude.
Yeah. So we like to put it on the board itself just to visually remind ourselves, like, this is where I can't do the thing.
I think you're technically supposed to put it over here, but we put it over here.
So just know, like, that's our way of remembering, because we'll forget.
So these mobsters will have some kind of either ongoing ability or instant thing. Like this place, you'll get to put a family member at the docks and then one in your VIP room. And then whenever you're attacking other speakeasies, whenever you're defending from other mobsters, you can essentially pay your associate to get their strength. This seems... It's very difficult to do stuff without an associate. Associates are, it costs money to do so, but it's They're very neat.
One thing they won't help you with is attacking boats, though. It's a little too high profile.
It's a little too high profile, let's be honest.
And again, you can't attack their speakeasies because it's bad for business.
Submerfs go no dome. We always go no dome. Never think about your turns. Just go for it.
Nothing going on here.
Yeah, so that's how you can get an associate. That's how you get these mobs over here. You also get another associate, and you would just switch them.
Oh, the rules say to place on the district doesn't. It might do.
Okay.
Listen, if you want to give us credit, that's fine.
I'll take a spot in the room.
You probably already thought of it. You probably already thought of it.
I thought it said place it over there because we were like, I think it's easier to put it over here. And we were like, we're the designers of this game.
I trust that Lacera's just like, yeah, it is easier to put it over there.
Yeah, I trust Lacera to know way more about us than this.
Let
me see.
Scott says no.
Oh my God. We got some contention.
We're going to find out. Obligatory, things may change.
Oh, no, just say, in the district of the mobster you choose to be associated with. Okay, never mind, friend.
Look at us go. Wow. Look at us go. We learned the rule, forgot it, intuitively got it anyway, which points to how intuitive this game is. Boom. There you go.
See? Easy.
Don't listen.
We're geniuses.
Ignore that last part.
We're geniuses. Don't worry about it.
Put it here because that's what the rules say.
We're geniuses.
And it's smart.
So the last place you can go is the restaurant.
Yeah.
So the restaurant, to go here, this is the only action that is mandatory, which is why it's in red. Every other action you can just choose not to do. This one you cannot choose not to do this, so if you don't want to do it, you can't go to this action. You have to discard one of your operations card to change, to move your disc down onto the turn order. So if you go straight down, you'll be staying in the same turn order, or you can go to the bottom one, which will cost you another operations card you have to discard, but that means you will be second player next time. Also, anytime the turn order change, all casinos will pay $5 to their owners. So getting casinos is very, very nice because it does say the district. You guys can't prove that. I feel like we put it in there.
Burn that book real quick.
Burn that book and all of the books. No, we're fine. We're geniuses. I said it. So the reason why you might want to go later.
We thought we were so smart.
I was just like,
we're genius.
We should be designers.
Yeah, and they're like, that's just what it says.
Again, we are funny on the internet. That's our job.
Yeah.
So the reason why you might want to go later is because when you are putting out family members to protect places, boom, I'm going to protect this stills. It costs leverage. Leverage can come from the tops of the cards that you play in your boards right down here.
And also gain these leverage tokens.
Also leverage tokens. So if you want to put a person out there, if you are second, it's going to cost 2 leverage to put one of your people out there. If you are first player, it's going to cost you 4. And that is kind of a big difference. And so that's kind of why you want to go later in the turns, is because for protecting your buildings, which is very, very important, because again, cops are going to keep coming out, you want to be cheaper, as cheap as possible. Yeah. Also, anytime this changes, if you're going straight down, your casinos will pay out. It's a good way to get money. So the restaurant's very important. And at the bottom of the restaurant, you can do 2 things, but they have to be different. You can play a card. You can use your city tokens that you've been collecting.
Yeah, those are all these circles out here.
You can cook your books, which you kind of already talked about. So,
yeah. Doing great, Barry and Teach. Whew!
My gosh, stuff. We're doing it on the fly. Usually we have time to edit and things like that. So yeah. So those are kind of most of the main actions. I don't think we missed any of the main ones. I think we're good. And so and so you will play out the first act here. We'll be playing out 4 of our capos. So they will be we'll get essentially 4 turns. And then the act will end. And then what's going to happen then? We're going to have the Lucky Luciano phase. Hey, Luch, big Luch.
Big Luch.
The Lucky Luciano phase is basically going to mean that mobsters that are on these spots right here with this kind of like face down, I'm assuming very healthy person, and not dead at all.
Taking a nap.
That's basically where the mobsters are going to be coming into the town. So in the first round here, it's going to be boom, these 2 spots right here, 13 and 4. So they're going to telegraph where they're going to be coming in. And basically, the mob is going to be trying to put in their speakeasies on this spot. If they're just empty like this, then they will just plop their speakeasies down, no problem.
Move right in.
If either one of us has buildings here, they will then attack our buildings and try to take them over. If they successfully attack them, we will lose this out of the game, and then they'll put their speakeasy there. So again, you know where they're coming, at least where they're coming next. Yeah. Later in the game, you don't necessarily where they're coming. So you can kind of telegraph, like, okay, I need to be prepared for this because it's going to happen. And then again, they're going to be coming in. There's going to be new ones coming in here. And they're going to have a base strength, and when they're doing their attack, they're going to have some extra strength. And you need to essentially match that with defense.
Yep.
And then if you match it, they then don't take over your building.
And you match that by having your base strength, any goons you have, stuff
and
like
then any associates that you pay to help you protect.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're going to be coming in, and then we'll resolve that, and then
more cops are going to come into the district.
More cops are going to come in. New mobsters are going to telegraph where they're coming in. And then at the very end of the Lucky Luciano Fade, we're going to have zone payouts. So basically, there are 3 zones again: downtown, midtown, and the upside. And we're going to go district by district and figure out who has control. If the mob has control, they'll move up on this one on the downtown track. If Mike has control, he'll move up, I'll move up, and then
we'll look at each district. So we'll check this, well, any of that are active, so not those, but we'll check each one. And you basically want to have the most districts controlled, and you'll get payouts if you're first, second, or third, so long as you have at least something in there for that. So that's why you might want to overtake the mobsters' speakeasies, because then you take away control from them, which gives you a better chance of you getting first place to get those payouts.
Yeah, exactly. So, and we'll do that zone by zone by zone, and then pay those out, which again is very, very nice.
And those are all going to be money directly into your safe.
Yes, which is good. That's pretty much it, y'all. Again, someone say, "Oh, you're still explaining the rules." We're doing this kind of off the dome, so it's not necessarily the most.
And we didn't start right at 10 explaining the rules. So just if anyone's worried about that.
We were talking for quite a while.
Yeah. So, but we're pretty much ready to start. We will, of course, fill in with extra information as we're going.
Yes, if you have any questions, please
elaborating.
ask.
Please ask. We do have Shelly here. We have Vital for the moment. Eagle Griffin in general is in the house, so we can clarify anything for you. And so again, the goal is to make as much money as possible.
Yeah.
And... don't let the other mobsters take over. It should be one of us.
Yeah.
It should be one of us.
It should be one of us.
It's our land.
This is our land. Okay, so to start the game, in a 2-player game, this only happens in a 2-player game, we will each get to put out a mobster in the
docks.
In the docks. And again, we will get this bonus.
And there's 3 sections of docks which pertain to the 3 zones.
Yes.
So like the leftmost will be any boats that are in this, downtown. This dock section will be for midtown and the upside. So just know that there are actually 3 sections there.
Indeed. I'll go.
Always taking them out as fast as you can. That's not bad because they only get stronger as the game goes. So, lovely 2-player game. Hello from the UK. What up, Jeff? How you doing?
I'm gonna go. Ooh, let's go midtown here, and I can either take a city tile from over here, not one from the actual cities. Or I can gain a card. What card? What do I...
And these are, again, the 4 colors of cards. They are face up, so you can see what you're going to get.
A VIP card.
There you go.
Blurp.
This is interesting. Maybe I should go to the same section.
Here's the thing. For a game this big, like a 30-minute teach is really not that bad.
We're going to go here.
So invaders are coming in from the ocean. Should we call this game Spirit Island? Yes. Speakeasies of Spirit Island or something, right?
So I'm going to the top row in the same section as Nick, and I can either gain a book or gain a goon for free.
All those spirits are drunk.
Man, that's interesting. I think I'm going to take a book.
Yeah.
Taking a free book. Just because there's more ways to get goons, I feel like. More ways to get goons. Okay. So there's that. We also have a couple other setup things to do. So it'll be in reverse turn order, which is I'm second, so I'll do this stuff first. So I'm going to get a chance to play a card only for the topmost ability. So the bottom abilities, which again are always the same based on the color card, we won't do that, but we'll get the little bonusy bit on the top. And you start off with something on your board.
That's tough there, huh? Which one?
Man. I think I will... Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby, I love the way... That's the soundtrack for this song. This game. What is the soundtrack for this game, you think?
Just old-timey, like, car horns sounds.
Little Leanne Rhymes?
So I'm going to play a party card, Nick, to start. Again, not going to do the selling, because, I don't have anything. Get your stuff in.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But I am going to bump my purple track, and then I could discard a card to bump that track again. I think I may, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard this green card, transportation card.
Jazz, y'all. It's jazz. No, it's Leanne Rhymes specifically.
Yep. It's a little bit of Jewel, a little bit of 90s Jewel.
Oh, you'll open a speakeasy and stills first, then play a card.
Oh,
in case it matters for what you're doing there, Mikey.
I am going to... I think I'm going to pay 5... yes. I'm going to pay $5 and open up my stills to start.
I do feel like opening stills is a good...
This gives me a bonus of a leverage token. So I'll pop that right there. I'm going to put my stills here, kind of in the middle of everything. So hopefully it's convenient to get to. And this gets me this city token, which will allow me to build a casino later.
Ooh.
Hopefully. And then I'll play my card, which again, I took the top part, which is to bump my party track, and then I discarded a card to bump it a second time. And that's going to move me 2 spaces up the infamy track, if you could.
Okay. So again, one thing I actually didn't mention was anytime you bump any of your tracks, you get to bump up the infamy track, which again is how you get higher on this. There are certain spots on here, actually a little covered by my dumb head. You'll get little bonuses, and this is also, as you go up in infamy, that's how you can sell your hooch for more money, you know? Vital, thank you so much for being here, brother. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for what you do. Thanks for making another great one. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good dinner.
Yeah, man, what are you eating, man? Let me know.
I know, right? What's the little iconography under the buildings on your player board? Costs? Yes,
down here,
costs.
There's costs, and just above that, these are bonuses you get when you build these things.
When you open that thing.
So, in this case, in this middlemost one, this gave me a leverage token. So the little money in red is the cost. Just above that is the bonus.
Yep.
So bonus. Okay.
Anybody, any Sacramento Kings fans in the chat?
Someone watching from Sacramento, maybe that.
Any Domas Sabonis chats and stands in chat? Okay, so I also can put out, I feel like I should just put out my stills because it just, then you can stop me. You don't have to put out your stills, but you can.
Are you supposed to deploy your VIP family members to the infamy track during setup?
No, I think you just gain them.
Oh, like put them on the track to collect them? I don't
No, I think you just have them in a pool.
Let us know if we're wrong on that.
Let us know if we're wrong. I don't believe you do. I think you just get them. Because there's other places like here where you can gain family members. So I don't believe they're out.
So it's true they're missing family members.
Oh, so we actually just put them over here? Oh my gosh, I missed that part of the setup every time we've done this then.
Like that? Oh, it makes sense, like you unlock the ability to get more.
That's interesting. Oh wow, I missed that part every time we've done the setup.
Oh, cool.
Excited about DeMar DeRozan on the Kings this year? I am very excited.
Yeah, I'm
it's not going to help our defense problem, but he's a great scorer. And so, I'm all for, like, let's just go nitrous, NOS all the way offense. Why not?
We're fun to watch. All day. Win shootouts.
Yeah. So
does the Tabletopia one. See? Well, the Tabletopia takes care of stuff for you. That's not fair to us, is it? Okay. Good catch, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you indeed. Yeah, I miss that every single time. I've read the rulebook a bunch.
It's amazing the things you can miss.
I know, right? Isn't it crazy? I also feel like I should build my stills. I'm going to pay $5. Now, where to put them? I kind of want my cells, you kind of went in the middle. I kind of also want my cells like pretty centrally located because with your trucks, you know, if you're all the way here, your stills are all the way, you have to go all the way over to pick up.
You do have the ability to get a second truck, by the way, which will help with that. But yeah, it's a ways to get across town. Let's go
here. It's been kind of similar. This is one that will allow me to get a nightclub.
Oh, that's nice. Shelly says the nice thing about this, when you go up the infamy track, is you can instantly put them into the VIP room.
That's awesome.
Or the I put all these people, speaking of, in my VIP room.
I got here cheating.
Or the docks, yeah.
So, see, Nick, your previous loss is null and void due to improper setup. Boom.
That changes everything.
That changes everything. Okay, so what do I think I want to do? You know what I'm going to do?
Thanks everyone for catching stuff. And Shelly, if we
please let us know.
Make a boo-boo, please let us know.
I'm going to play this stills card, so I'm going to you only get to do the top for this first part. I'm going to bump my stills track, so now I'm going to be producing 2 alcohols. Boom. Cheers for your health. Sold at pharmacies. That is true. That's when Walgreens became huge, because they started selling booze as medicinal.
Yep, and greeting cards. Yep. Those 2 things.
Yep, that's it.
All right, are we...
I think we're ready to go.
Set up.
Woo! All right, y'all. We out here.
It is.
And again, we'll be doing the giveaway after the game, so stick around.
Do stick around, everybody.
Okay. Oh, what to do? Yeah, so what cards?
Dude, I don't know.
I'm so scared, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm freaked out.
I'm freaked out, man. Interesting. Let's go. I want to get my... Oh, man. Everything's fine. I'm going to go to this friend right here. So this spot right here, I can do either of these. You do have to do the top and then the bottom. So I can either gain a family member or I can get goons. I think I'm going to gain a family member.
Do we start with the helper card? No.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, disregard. I'm remembering last play. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to do the same thing again, baby.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot to bump my track when I did the IFV. Yep, thank you. So I can gain a family member, and I can, when you gain family members, you can either put them in your VIP room or you can put them over the docks. My VIP room can only hold one family member right now, but I kind of want to get that up because protecting my stuff last time we were playing was rough stuff, and so I want to do that better.
Pastry.
I also could get goons. Do I want to get another? You know what? Let's go ahead and get another goon. So the next goon here is going to cost me $1. Goon! Idiot. And then I would specifically do the bottom part here. So I'll gain a leverage token, which is great, because we'll need that for protecting. And then I can play a red card. So I think I am going to play... I think I'm going to play this one right here. So again, you'll do the top part of the card, and then you'll do the bottom part of the card. So the top part of the card means I will bump my VIP track, and then I can discard a card to bump it again. I am going to discard this other VIP card, which I got. Can you put that on the bottom of the deck, Mikey? Yeah. To bump it again. And then I can protect. Oh, do I have enough leverage to protect? Oh, I'm not going to have enough leverage to protect. Oh, well, I thought I had one more. I guess I don't. Oh, we're doing it anyway, because I'm already committed. We're here. So one thing is, because I bumped this twice, I'm going to go bop, bop, and I will get this family member, and I'll go ahead and put them in my VIP room, which now can hold 2 family members.
Dang, dude.
And I'll put this in here. I'm actually not going to protect. I was thinking that I needed only 2. I don't need only 2. I needed 4, so I was not paying attention. I was too focused on chat. Your fault, chat, not my fault.
Boom, chat.
Boom. But I did get this up, so I actually have people in here, because that's what I kept running into last time, was my VIP room wasn't bumped enough, so I couldn't get enough people in my VIP room to then go protect, even though I had the leverage to do so. So, we out here.
Eagle Griffin's asked a question, who do you think's going to win? Get it in chat, and I'll give you $1 if you say me. Okay, that's called bribery, folks.
The viewers win.
Mob stuff. Don't forget you leverage token.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Your stills.
It still won't make a difference, that's right. I did not get the thing. I still will be 1 short.
Stills won't make a difference.
Stills won't make a difference. That's right.
Just tuned in. What'd you miss? The overview, and we are literally in the first turn, so you're right on time.
Yeah. Indeed. So you start off the game with 1 of each card, and again, my bonus when I put my person on the dock for a 2-player game was getting another red card, because I knew I wanted to bump that 1 track.
Yeah. Okay, so, are you all done?
Yeah.
Which card would you like?
Wish I had protected. Let's get a red card again.
VIP all day.
Yeah, just because.
All right, man. All right, big spender. I'm dreaming.
A Murph will win. That is debatable.
That's interesting.
I wish I had another. Dang.
Is that dumb?
Is that dumb? Yeah. Do you know how often Mike and I ask ourselves that during games? We're just like, is this dumb?
Oh, man.
What do you think this ranks the Sarahverse? We've only played it a couple times, so we can't really say, but I will say it's high, for me at least. Feels like a suboptimal turn. Maybe all I do is suboptimal turns. Get wrecked.
Boom. I'm going to go here. I am going to get a helper card, which are those white cards down there.
Indeed. So this one you get to get another helper card, get a red card, or get an orange card.
I'm going to take the one that gives me an orange card.
Okay.
Thank you. So this I can use on a future turn to start my turn. Okay. So that is, again, I have to choose based on where I went. One of those things. I chose this. Now I can build 2 Speakeasy / stills. My stills are already built. Man. So here's my thing. I am going to build 2 Speakeasies from my middle section, which costs more money.
Yeah.
But I already have my stills, and that will clear this section out.
I think it's fine, yeah.
So I can get, hopefully, discounts on nightclubs and casinos if I'm upgrading from a Speakeasy in the future. So I'm going to build 1 Speakeasy for $5. $5 gonna make you holler. And I'm gonna put it here. Kablam.
Okay. And what bonus did you get for that one?
I got a from the building itself, I get a family member. So I can fit one in my VIP room, but do I want to go to the docks? Maybe.
So he may make up for it later at the restaurant where he can set up for a big turn. I may, if I feel like
I'm going to go here and get a free goon.
Free goon.
So I'm sending them straight to the docks.
So the viewers are the winners.
Boom.
Debatable again.
That's facts. Okay, and I'm going to spend $5 more so I can build twice. I'm going to build another Speakeasy down here. I like the helper cards.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. My bonus for that one is a book. And that is my turn.
That's the turn.
I think I'm going to get a green card.
See, everything looks so busy and complicated, but watching you play it actually isn't as scary as it looks. This one really isn't. Again, like any big, heavy game, purple card, Lacerda or not, the teach is a lot, but once you get into it, you're like, oh, okay, what you should do, what you can do, that's a lot of the strategy, of course, but it's like, other than that, it's like what you're actually doing is really not that complicated.
Yeah.
When you get into it.
Not bad.
And again, it's still a big game, don't get me wrong. Did you draw a card? You did, right? You got
I got a party card.
Okay, so what should I do now after my very optimal first turn? Perfect first turn if I've ever seen one.
I dare say they were trolling you there because you did quite a bit.
I did everything.
Seemed like quite
everything
a bit
right.
to me.
I kind of also want to build speakeasies, especially because like, again, you're getting control out of the board, but particularly right now, there's not that many like cops on the board, so it's like it would definitely be good to do so. Especially there's a couple spots where cops aren't even coming out at the end of the round here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I might, and I don't want to feel like I'm just like copying everything you're doing, but I also put my stills out, which means I could potentially get one of these emptied, which would be grand. Would be absolutely grand. Yeah, let's go ahead and put someone here. So this spot here, I'm going to get a book. Boop, so I can hopefully cook them later. And then I can also put out speakeasies. Now again, do I want to put out the slightly cheaper ones and save some money? Or do I want to put up the better ones? Oh man. The only problem is I think I'm gonna put the lower ones because I actually only have $9. So for me to put out 2 of these, I would actually have to start paying out of my safe. I don't particularly want to do that yet.
Sure.
So I think I'm gonna spend $6. And I'll do this one here. And I will place it, I kind of want to go to a spot where there's not going to be, I'll also go here and get a casino token.
Mark says, no idea what's going on, but I'm here.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Matters.
That's all that matters.
All that matters.
And then I'm going to increase my range because I can bump a track. So I'm going to increase my range, which will also bump my infamy up 1.
Pretty infamous already, man.
Pretty infamous. Pretty great. And then I'm going to build another one for that other $3. And, did I just double up on this city here? That wouldn't be horrendous. Or should I try and spread out a little bit? So I kind of want to go up here, but then I'll have to defend myself, which is kind of tough. I could, they're at 3, or 4 rather. I can also take over a speakeasy. We can go to the upper side up here, take over one. I'd have to get rid of both the goons. Actually, I could get another goon if I did this one. Yeah, let's do this one. And let's just put it over, let's just put it here. I'm waffling too much. Boop. And then this benefit here is I get to get a goon for free, which is great because my goons at this point are going to cost $2. So now I got some goons, and we're doing okay. Okay. Oh, man. Well, what do I do, Nick? Who knows? Yeah, and I'm kind of like, again, we only have 2 more turns before the end of the act, and this is like the act where you have like the most people. Again, it's when you get into it, you don't have that many turns.
Yeah.
And you immediately like, that's why that first turn where I didn't get to protect anything, I was like, oh, that was not great actually, because you don't really want to waste turns, even though everything I did was strategic and perfect. You don't generally want to waste turns if you can. And I already got only $3, so let's go.
All right, well, I'm going to start off my turn by playing my helper card. So this allows me to draw a stills card. So, bam. That goes into my safe for later. So if I do that, hold on. Let me calculate.
Calculating. Ooh, that's interesting. So fun fact, it was legal if used at communion, at churches, or medicinal purposes. Yeah, that's how a lot of the big pharmacy companies got out, because they started selling booze for medicinal purposes.
Obviously.
Just doing some crimes here, Mark.
Oh, no.
Table presents, yeah. I bet church became real popular. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to draw a card. I'm going to draw a stills card. At the end of your turn, you draw an operations card.
Nice. Oh, man.
Yeah, you need to make the most of your turns. Shelly, but here's the thing. Have you guys thought of the strats of not doing that? And having mediocre turns. I think I might try. I tried last game, didn't work, but I think I need to give it another shot.
Think about it.
Can you make an all Lacerda's game ranked video when this is out? We have not played all Lacerda games, so we can't.
I've played a good amount of them, though.
We played a decent amount of them at this point, but not all of them. And so, although at this point it's a bit older, but Monique and Naveen are the kind of Lacerda, like, what's the word?
Aficionados?
I guess, yeah. I don't know, they're my Lacerda people.
To the restaurant I go. Go to the restaurant, folks.
So, damn, this looks complicated. I'll buy it.
I'm going to discard a red card. You have to pay a card to come to the restaurant. And let's see. Do I want to pay another card to stay in the second stretch? Yeah.
So, Nick, as long as you're having fun, who needs money or points? That's all I play games for, is for fun.
So I'm going to do that. Discard another card so I can stay in second.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to choose 2 different things here. So I can play a card.
Oh, hi, Randall.
Of any kind. I can play up to 2 city tokens or cook some books. There's nothing I qualify for on the cooking the books, but I will play a stills card. So it's going to give me a free goon.
Free goon!
And then I can produce the hooch.
I can produce the hooch.
Which I can only make 1 barrel.
Yeah, that's why I bumped my stills up at least once.
Haven't upped my stuff, but my stills does have a barrel now. That's good. So again, that's choosing to play a card. And that's a production and the free goon. And then I'm going to play 2 city tokens.
Ooh.
So I'm going to play this one, which gives me a family member.
Yeah, Shelly, I hear you.
The ducks.
Randall says, sounds like you need to play more Lacerda games. Yeah, Randall, we do. It's we're trying. We're a little bit late. And there's another Eagle Griffin person. Hello, Eagle Griffin people.
So, Nick, were you saying that when I play some of the docks, I can rearrange people,
yes.
Correct?
So basically, whenever you play some of the docks, you can then rearrange everyone else. They won't get any more bonuses, as Mikey just said, but you can basically move people around.
Going here, I'm going to get a free goon.
He's like, hey, Frankie,
you got to see what's going on.
Come on over here.
All right, so they're going to call everyone over to here. And again, those don't give bonuses, but I will move them over there. My other city token I will play is this one, which gets me a helper card. I'm going to take that rightmost one. I can sell some hooch. Hold on to it for later. And that is that. Okay, that's my turn. So again, I paid 2 cards ultimately to stay in second. I played a card, and I played 2 city tokens at the restaurant.
Some people involved in the game here, yeah.
And right now, this would go up here, and basically, if anyone had casinos, each of their casinos would pay them out. We don't have any as of this moment, but...
Yeah, and I wanted to get one out for a sec. I'm already like, oh gosh, I have no time.
We're halfway through. You had so much time.
I have so much time.
So much time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to play a stills card because I want to make some hooch. But then I would have to go deliver it, and that would be essentially 2 turns, unless I can somehow do both of those.
This is my turn on yellow card. Okay. Orange card. Coffee lover, hey y'all. Hey to you, fellow coffee lover. Hell yeah.
Hello.
You can tell by my shaking hands from the caffeine.
Yeah. The tremors I got going here. The hot tremors. Oh man, I'm not sure what to do here. Yeah, I feel like I need to play my stills card. But like the only place to specifically play a stills card is here, and I don't have the strength to attack a Bart.
Yeah, probably stay away from that spot then.
Probably stay away from... I mean, I guess I could just buy hooch from the Rum Runners. It's expensive, though.
You need to get a truck over there, right?
Yeah, but I could do that while I'm moving, and so...
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So I'm trying to decide if that's what I actually want to do instead of playing a stills card. Because you technically could never, ever produce stuff at your stills. You could just buy it the whole time. And honestly, an interesting strategy. Shelly, does anyone ever do that? Just go no stills strats? Because I can see someone doing that.
I think that could be totally viable.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's the 4th ship? Oh, it's here. So here. Yeah, I'm also trying to think, like, my range is 3. Oh, and I could get double...
Na Peru says, what's going on, Mike and Nick? Got to go through your Barcelona and Passeig video soon, but was wondering if you guys have plans to do the same kind of video with the White Castle and matcha. Yes, we do.
We'd like to. Yeah, if we have time, which I think we will, we'll probably play it here the next...
If nothing else, we'll do it like a live stream like
for
this.
For sure, at the very least.
So yeah, 100%. We played it. It's awesome. And yeah.
I think we're going to try... I think I'm going to have to pay some money out of my safe. But here's the thing. I'm going to let y'all know what all things not to do. And that's valuable.
As people have said, highest scores ever. People paying out safe all day.
That's what I'm saying. That's valuable, baby.
Yeah, I've done no still strat. Shelly's done.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you totally could. I already put my stills out, so it's probably a bad idea for me to now go for no stills strat, but you know.
But it's there to use it if you need it.
I've been playing bad. So I'm going to do this side right here. So one thing I do is get to bump a track. I kind of want to bump... I could bump my green track and get my second truck, which would probably be good. I kind of want to bump my purple track. I won't be able to sell any more barrels, but I'd be one step away from being able to sell more barrels. Let's do this. Let's get our second truck. Let's be responsible. Boom! 2 trucks before you even trucks on the board. Let's go.
Shelly says it's great fun because talking about going no stills because it affects people that are trying to attack the rum runners
because they're constantly
moving.
Because
they get stronger, the fewer barrels are on them. They're harder to hit.
Okay, so now we're going to play a green card, and I have +2 range, and I'm going to play this green card here, which also has +2 range, and it has no top action, so these ones are kind of... They're not as good because of that reason, but they have +2 range. So I actually have +4 range. So I should be able to move around a lot right here, which will be
7 total movement, I think. Right?
Yeah, which is pretty good. And again, you can start kind of anywhere. I think I'm gonna start here. And man, do I just go dum-dum, buy a bunch of barrels?
I mean, from here it's cheaper than the other ones, right? So it's only $4 to start.
Yeah, because it's the gray one. Yeah, it's not too bad. 4, 5. Yeah, and then what's the other? The blue is the other cheap one, which is up here.
Don't take from that boat, please.
This one?
Yes.
Why?
Because I have a plan on my turn and you're ruining it.
Maybe I'll do that. So we'll do this. Okay, easy game. So I think I'm going to buy... So again, buying barrels and stuff does not cost anything. So I'm going to spend 9... Oh my gosh, I'm going to spend so much money out of my safe.
I'm probably going to get the one from the white
I'm going to go... I think I am getting from the white one. I actually might not buy from there.
It's cheaper.
Well, here's the thing. I actually think maybe I'll start here then. So I can actually start there. Because actually, I don't think... I'm already going to have to spend a lot of money. So, okay. So I'm going to buy this barrel, which is $4. I'm going to spend 3 of my dollary dues, my last dollary dues, which is the currency in this land. And then I'm going to have to buy 1 out of my safe, which is going to be $2. So I'll turn this 10 into 8. And then I think I'm going to buy another one, and that's going to cost me just straight up $10 because it's 5, but we're laundering that money, so it's costing 10.
Dang.
But my hope is I can sell it.
Yeah, well, like, where are you on your infamy? Let's see, because you got 1, 2...
I'm not quite up to here.
This is up to date?
Yeah, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm here. Yeah, because I just bumped this right now.
Okay, so you're close.
So you can always tell where your infamy is supposed to be, which is nice. Yeah. Okay, so that was all. I haven't moved yet. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
That's pretty nice. Efficient.
Drop. Oh, man, I have so much extra movement. Oh, sorry, you're also going to go here. So where should I maybe get to then? I'm going to go 3... I'm doing all these, like, I feel like I'm just, like, wasting a bunch of stuff because I'm trying to think, like, my stuff is set up pretty well. I mean, I guess I could just buy... Oh, my gosh, that's so much money, though. Strats. I must buy this barrel. Boom. And I think we're going to leave it there. Just wasting stuff, you know? This is great.
What card do you want? If you're done.
Give me the green card, though. I want something on top. Yeah, give me the green card.
Yeah, gets leverage.
Yeah, so I wanted to move around some more, but I'm like, I probably should just be parked my stills so I can just pick up stuff.
Sure.
And then here, well, actually, no, let's spend our last movement to go here, so that way I can just drop off that barrel once these ones are gone, because each building can only have 1 barrel, so... Okay. I don't know. I feel like that was... I had a lot of movement. Didn't end up using it, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm here to have fun, y'all. I'm here on vibes, all.
Vibing. All good? Mm-hmm. I'm going to the docks. Going to the docks so I can play a stills card. I can get a free goon. I got my free goon.
Oh, so that's why you didn't want me to attack him?
Heck yeah, dude. It would have been fine, but it's just like, I'd rather not. For my stills card, I'm going to play this one so I can get a family member or a helper card. I'll get a family member. Let's go straight to the docks. Down here.
Ooh.
This gives me a free goon or a book. Interesting. Do I get a 3rd book so that I can maybe do like a massive cook and book situation later? Or do I get a free goonie saving $5?
Massive cooking book.
Answered my question. Gooned up. We're gooned up to the max.
Gooned up to the max, bro.
And then your stills card allow you to produce your hooch at your stills, which still is only producing 1 barrel, but now I do have 2 on the stills. So that's something. Boom. Okay. And now we're going to attack a boat, baby. So I've got my people here on the upside dock, so I can attack either the pink boat or the blue boat. The blue boat is going to be better for me. So when you attack a boat, you look at how many people you have in the docks here. I could use Nick's if Nick wasn't here, but it's just all me.
Yep.
And that's going to be doubled up, right?
So it's your strength times that. I was like, you can still do it. You have to get rid of all your goons, though.
No, I can't.
Why? You have to do 10.
I need 4? I need 11.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can't do this. Yeah, so basically what it is...
I'm a dumb boy.
It's your strength times the amount of family members you have here.
Right. I had in my brain whatever. It's just like, it's just 2 because that's what I was doing.
No, it's not 2 per, yeah. It could be very... That's one Can't Wait. It looks phenomenal. It's very fun.
Well, I made my choices. I'm going to stick with it.
You want to do your thing?
Baby. Nah, it's too late, man.
So many wasted turns here, y'all.
Oh.
Do something else. That's a whole thing.
Fine.
Me just not being able to do like a couple extra movement is not the same as that.
Rewind. He saw nothing. Nothing, I say. Okay, so this goon goes away.
That family member goes away.
That family member goes away.
Because that's like your whole turn.
Yeah.
We play friendly here, if you don't know.
Yeah, I totally forgot that it's based on strength. I was in my brain doing something adding and
that's
things.
something different than me just like not being able to protect or not being able to do
fake math.
That's a whole thing.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna do next turn. Don't worry about it though.
Try to bump that strength if you can.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here then. I'm gonna go here instead. I'm gonna bump up my strength track. This is my idea. Boom. So it's gonna raise me up 1 on the infamy and give me a family member. which I'll send to the docks. And get that goon. So look, we're redoing.
Easy.
You're here. Again.
You were here the whole time.
And then for my bottom half, I can hire goons, no need. I'm going to get an associate.
Ooh, okay.
My associate.
One of them mobsters, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Which one, huh?
So, what's the mobster down there do again?
This one you get to put a family member at the docks and then one in your VIP room.
Interesting. I think I'm going to become an associate of Texas Gaming.
Toast. Oh.
Boom. They have a kind of passive effect of protecting my stills for free. So if this, comes under fire at any point, I'll have someone I can pay $5 to get +4 strength when attacking stuff. So I'm going to do that. And then a reminder, they were, oh gosh, where were they? They were in, I think down in 3, right?
It'll be someone whoever's missing, yep.
Boom, boom.
So Mike can't attack these speakeasies because that's his friend.
That's my friend. All right, so I'm doing that. That's my turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab a... VIP card. Okay. Fixed it.
Easy. I'm going to go to the restaurant. So I'm going to discard a card. Let's discard... Oh, man. Let's discard this green card. I have to discard another card here. Oh,
you're going for the second player position?
Yeah, I think I am. Because I want to be able to protect stuff. Because after this round, stuff's going to get a little bit more contentious.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and... I'll get rid of this red card. So I will go boop down here. Rachel's favorite is Speakeasy or On Mars. Ooh. My favorite's always been Kanban, but I think this might be up there and start pushing for it. I really like it a lot.
I'm a Kanban Lisboa, and as of this moment, this is right here in third, fighting for second though. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot.
Ooh, interesting.
The TBD, the more you play these games, the more you discover and stuff. So that's a first, just a gut checker in the early days here.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. What up, Marina? How you doing?
Hi, Marina. Okay, so I can do two things at the bottom here. I can cook books, play city tiles, and play cards. I definitely am going to play a card. I'm going to play a party card so I can sell some booze, go into the next act with a little bit of money at least.
That's preferable.
I'm trying to decide if I should cook a book or play city tokens. I can play 2 city tokens. I actually can't play 2 because I can't afford the other 2. So I'm going to cook a book. I do have a book to cook, and I'm going to go over here. So this spot means you have to be at least this area of infamy. And I'm going to go boom. And now I took that spot, so Mikey can't. I will get a bump. I think I'm going to bump here so that I can start selling more booze later. I'll get another bump. Ooh, this is interesting because I increased that. So I'll get a helper card and... a helper card and a card of my choice. Can you give me a?
You're just descending further into the character.
Give me a red card.
Oh, VIP card.
Give me a VIP card. All right, then I will play a card, and the card I'm gonna apply is a party card. Excellent. So I'll get to bump my party track, which will bump the infamy track again. So now I could sell 3 barrels of liquor. I only have 2 out there, unfortunately, because I can't sell directly out of my van. Wish I could. You want some booze out of this van, huh? And then I get to sell barrels. So again,
Jimmy out here watching the stream.
Get to work, Jimmy. Get to work, Jimmy. So I get to sell barrels. Now, because I bumped up to here, though, I actually get to sell them at the higher price. So this last bump that got me here is great. So I get to sell my barrels. Now, so again, barrels from your speakeasies are the lower, in this case, 15 for me. Barrels at nightclubs and casinos are 20. So I get to sell both these barrels for $15. Also, when I did this, I get $10 to my safe.
Nice.
And I can sell 2 for $15, which is gonna be $30. Oh, gosh, I'm throwing money all over the place.
Oh, Carrie, good question. The helper card goes in the safe because at the bottom, there's these different icons, different bottle types, and they have money values. And at the end of the game, you get to get money on there for each unique type you have. So if I had 2 of this, I would just choose the higher value. So you put them in the safe to remind yourself that you still get that money, whether or not you use it. So if I never use like this card, I'd still get that money. But you get to save it for the end game.
But that's why you hold on to them, because you will score at the end of the game.
But real quick, Atlas.
Okay, I feel good about that.
I really like Kanban out the gate.
You did like Kanban out the gate.
A lot. And then the second and third play, I was just like, yep, love this game so much.
Yep.
Top 10 game.
It's cool. I like the theme. I like factory themes.
I like the look. I think it's just so
people talk about the look of the various Vital Lacerda ones. I love the look of Kanban. It's just very stark and very white, but it's just clean and good.
Like
my favorite's probably Weather Machine, because I just love the steampunky look. This one's really good. I think Escape Plan looks great. They all look great. Yeah. But Kanban, I don't know, there's something of that clean factory look that's just very appealing, although this one is super hot.
Yeah. You're all good?
Yeah.
You got a card?
No, I need a new card. Let's go greeny.
Green bean.
Sorry, I was trying to tell if I want to change my mind.
Okay, now...
I feel good about that turn. That was good.
Now I'm going to the docks. For real this time.
Go to the docks.
For real. I am still going to play a Stills card. I don't have a goon that I can get for free now, because I've filled up with goons. This time I'll do this turn accurately.
What's the easiest intro game to Lacerda? I'd still say Kanban or this, to be completely honest.
Yeah. This one is feels intuitive in a similar way to Kanban, where it's just like makes sense of the things you can do. Yep.
Well, actually, so I think we technically should have been first this last round. I don't think it's going to change anything we did, but because I switched to second player.
But you switched it. We're still in that same round.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Right. So that was just, I did a long turn. That's right. Okay.
I'm going to do 2 turns in a row, starting now. Okay, so I'm going to get a family member.
I also agree with Scott. Choose a theme that appeals to you. That's with any game that has nothing to do with Lacerda, really, in my opinion.
Actually, I'm going to take a... No, I'm taking a family member. Family member. I'm sending them to the docks.
What are you doing this for?
My sales card.
Oh, I see. Another to the docks, eh?
Yeah, baby. Let's get a book. Let's get a book to cook later.
Yeah, I need to get into the book.
Okay. So then I can produce a barrel of whiskey, because that's my limit from my track on my stills. I really got to get some tracks bumped. Last game I was bumping all sorts of tracks. I have not done much yet.
Nick, you taught Kanban to the Foster crew? No, they already knew the game.
Yeah,
I think they played it before we did. So no. I've played it with them, but I did not like teach it to them.
I've only played Vinios of his games. That's one I really want to try.
That's the one that's the top. That and the Gallerist are the top of my list of what I want.
We have the Gallerist. We haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Yeah, we don't have Vinios though, but I really want to play the Gallerist and Vinios.
And it'd be really fun after that to do. We've played again a lot of them.
At that point, we played most of the big ones.
Yeah, so it'd be really fun to do kind of a
little
retrospective. Okay, so I don't have a goon I can get, but I will now attack a boat.
Hey, first try.
I'm going to attack the blue boat. Now I have 4 goons here. My strength is 2, so it's going to be 8. I need 11, so I'll spend 3 goons to make 9, 10, 11.
So rude.
Their strength is 10.
Disposable goons.
Disposable goons. Okay, so I have succeeded in attacking this boat.
Indeed. So you get a barrel that you can put anywhere.
Barrel, I'll throw it
down. Any operational building. So again, if there's a Kappa there, if the Fuzz was there, you could not put it there.
I'll throw it down there in Speakeasy. So I'm going to get that. And again, all this, the kind of procedure for this is just right down there.
Because Tool's the best.
Yeah.
That's why.
So I've overcome the thing, so I will get my barrel, and then I'm going to take this crate. And can you double check? This looks like it says $4 per person to have at the docks. Just want to double check.
Sorry, it won't be in here. There is a nice little player aid as well, as all Lacerda games have. Which one is it?
This one.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one for you.
Family member at the docks.
For a family member, yours or not, on the dock from where you made the attack.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering if it's that. So that is still 4, so $16, which is great.
Oh, and then do you get to produce?
And then this looks like when you get it and you flip it over, it's just my stills always produce 1 more barrel.
Wow, that's sweet.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Okay. last thing here, if I'm not missing anything else, is one of my family members from here did such a good job. They get to come to the VIP room.
Hey, Frankie.
Come out of the dock, you smell like fish. You know, and then, boom. So did I miss anything from my procedure down there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, then we got to move the boat.
Move the boat. They're going to skip town. There's a boat there, so they'll jump it and go there. And then we get a new crate in its place. Kablam.
All right. Indeed. Yeah, the crates are great because they give you that kind of ongoing ability, which is nice.
Yeah, and then the hit of cash, which again I sorely needed because I had none for almost every turn this round.
Okie dokie, y'all. That is the end of the first act. And so now we're going to go into the Lucky Luciano phase. So Lucky Luciano phase is going to be Mob Wars, which basically means wherever these are, they're going to attack the buildings that are there. We kind of avoided them, so they're not going to attack anybody because there is no competition.
The bummer about that is they're going to move in, and now it just delays the problem. Like, staying away from them is not like...
No, not necessarily. Yeah,
now they're harder to overtake, so it's this thing of like, man, maybe you should get in there and just defend yourself and stop them from coming in.
Yeah.
But
so you'll add a mobster from the act to the, so give the shuffle, the bees a shuffle, and we'll figure out who's actually going to go here to 4.
So the 4 is Benjamin Bugsy Siegel.
Hey, Bugsy.
And 4?
Yeah. So technically we should have done this first because this is what's determining their attack strength, but there was no one for them to attack, so we cut it out of order. So they're going to have a 6 attack strength, but again, if they were attacking anybody, they would have done
+2.
8. So, boop. So they're there now. That's Bugsy.
All right. 13 is going to be Jack Legs Diamond.
Legs.
Ugh.
All right. His strength is going to be 5. Boop, 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 boop. Blam. So then after that, then they would attack because, again, it can matter there. So, so they're out there now. And so boop, 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 boop. And then we're going to go ahead and put these ones out, these next 2 here, in the spot. So this is where they're going to be attacking next. So 5, great, where I got 2 people, great. And then 12, right here, where Mikey's got, good. So that's basically telegraphing who's going to come in, we don't know who, where they're going to come in is going to be here and here. So I got to make sure I have, I got to have a lot of strength because we got the level C's coming in.
Yeah, the big dogs.
Okay, and then
Cappers.
Every district with a cop token is now a full-fledged capper. So boom. Boom. And then boom.
This stack will similarly telegraph where people are coming next, so we're going to have a cop in 7 coming up.
And you'll notice here that before we score the districts, we're going to do right now, the cops come out first. 15. So again, your stuff can become inoperable before you score, which definitely happened to me last game where I was like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. The fact that like a bunch of my stuff is not going to score because there's a bunch of cops here now.
Yep, and again, these tokens don't count for that, but the actual physical cops do.
So I like to take over mobster locations in Act 1. Yeah, that's fair because you know they can't get attacked,
Cheaper.
right? Yeah, it's fair. Totally fair.
Cheaper, yeah, and like you said, you're never going to be attacked in those spots.
Mm-hmm. Never.
Yeah.
It is definitely nice to know that. Okay, so the last thing here is we're going to have zone scoring. So we're going to go zone by zone and figure out who's winning. I think the mobster is going to win this one. So we're going to go District 1. The mob has the most. Boom. District 2, there's nothing. The mob has District 3, boom. District 4, boom. And then your boys got District 5, bam. So then these will pay out. So the mob doesn't actually get paid. They just kind of mess with you. So I did get second, though. So I will get $20 to my safe.
I'm technically third, but I also don't have anything in there, so I don't.
Yeah, you have to have at least something in there. So then here, 7 is going to be me.
Me. Speakeasies are higher than
Oh my gosh, they are. You're right.
Yep, so I'll take that one.
So speakeasies are higher value, more higher value than stills.
It's kind of like, yeah, a little pecking order there.
So then nothing. It's going to be Mike again.
Yep.
The mob, and then Mikey again. Oh man, so you're going to get 20.
20 to my safe.
Dang, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. So also on top of this, if anything is protected, that beats out anything that's not protected. So if I did protect my stills, which I was, to be fair, trying to do, I would have won that one.
So then I would need to protect this to then, again, retake
re-overdo it, yeah. And then here it's all mob. We don't have anything over here. So it's up, mob wins. Okay, and then these are all reset. Bam. So that is the zone scoring. Pretty easy, again.
Yep.
So the zone control scoring is still my favorite part of the game. It's very interesting, especially with the cops and needing things to be protected over other things is very, very cool. Okay, fam. That is it. We're going to return our capos. We are only going to return 3 of them. One of them, we kept saying last time, they're eating too much red meat. You know?
The deli meat's got him. He's gone.
Boom, boom, boom.
So now we're in the year 1925.
1925.
Roaring 20s.
Yep.
Firmly in oh, so now it's me first.
It's you first.
Ooh.
Okay, so there's a lot more stuff going on.
Indeed. Well.
Oof, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Because we're going to need... I have not increased my strength at all. I've been increasing like everything else.
Right.
And I'm going to have 2 buildings under fire.
Yeah.
Shelly said, only game with area control that I love. Best 2-player game with area control. We are also not big area control people. So
just because we're not constantly like knocking each other's stuff down, but you are like maneuvering. Like that's why I built this here. I'm like, this is going to supersede Nick's.
And I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, oh crap, you're right.
I'm going to sneak in there real quick.
Because at the end of the game, your stills is worth more money, but during this part, it's
like less valuable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space my game's over. Is what I'm getting at.
Game over, man.
It's great. It's just great. Also, I need to protect this stills because it does have a copper, which means it will be non-operational.
I don't think I got a card.
Only here for the blank. We do be doing some blank.
Can I get a card at the end of my... I forgot to. Can
no
I
idea. Now? Go ahead, yeah.
Thanks. I'm just wondering about the order of operations, man.
Right. Smooth operations. Smooth operations. So it has great interactions in the area control without tearing down what your opponent built up. Exactly. I'm not a big fan of like, you built this building, I'm going to burn it to the ground.
Just preferred.
It's just not my jam.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my helper card. This will allow me to sell hooch. I can sell from out of 3 places. I only have a barrel at 1, but I do have a barrel at 1, so I will sell that barrel. My current infamy track is down there at the bottom. This is a speakeasy, so it's only $10, but it's $10 in hand. So we will take it.
Yeah.
Cash in hand is good.
You better believe it.
So we're going to do that, and that's prior to taking my action. My action is going to be Ulius. Okay. I'm
sailing away.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a casino.
Ooh.
Here. I'm going to build it here. I'm going to upgrade this speakeasy. Now, the reason I want to do that is when you upgrade from a speakeasy, if you've emptied any of these areas, you can then discount their kind of base cost from your normal cost. So I've emptied out my middle section, which is $5. So rather than paying $17, I'm going to pay $12. Brings that cost down. Now, the downside is, I suppose, like I'm not adding more things to more districts.
Yeah.
But saving some money, and we like that. We like that here. So I'll pay 12. Get 3 back from 15.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm worried that I'm going to end up spending the whole dang round trying to protect these 2 speakeasies, and I'm not going to end up doing much else. I don't like that.
I don't like that. I can build another casino/nightclub. I guess I could convert that other speakeasy to save some money. The reason I'm kind of waffling is want to take over a mobsters.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a really good point. The fact that it's just like they don't, you're not going to lose it.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, this is going to require me to do some stuff later. I'm going to build nightclub. I'm going to spend 12. I'm going to take this middle one so I can bump a track. I am going to attack one of these nightclubs. I'll take this one so I get a family member. So their strength is 3. So this is, who is it again? It's
15?
The boss.
It's Joe the Boss Masseria.
So their strength is 3. I have base of 2 strength. I will spend 2 goons. I could also pay. Tex is going to get theirs, but I'm going to save the money.
Yeah.
This is going to put it up to 4.
Yeah, because you have to overcome their strength.
So I can push them out and take over. Now, one thing to note is if it's like a fight between, the mob, the general mob, and a nightclub situation here or anything, we'll supersede any of their buildings. Even if I only had a speakeasy here to match, or a stills even, which is lower than a speakeasy, it would still supersede that.
Yeah, for like zone control and stuff like that.
For zone control. And then I'll take my token, my city token.
Now, Mikey knows, though, there's a cop coming in.
Gonna have to protect it.
You're gonna have to protect it this round.
It's active for now, but I will have to protect it soon.
There's the whisperings of coppers.
Yes, and so the track I'm gonna bump for this, I think I'm gonna bump my transportation. I'll move me 1 space up on the infamy track, please, right? This should be 1, 4, 5, 7, 9. Perfect. Okay. So that is that. Those are my 2 buildings. Now I'm going to play a card. And I'm going to play this transportation card. So this is going to give me a helper card as the top action. Can I take that middle one, Nick, that gets me 2 free goons?
What?
The middlemost helper card?
Yeah, 2 free goons. No, it's not. Oh, they are free. Yeah.
That's the top half of this action, and then I can do some transportation. So I'm getting on the board here. I have 3 movement. I do not have any sort of bonus movement, range rather. But I'll start here at my stills so I can pick up my 2 barrels.
Picking my barrels.
I can't go diagonally, right?
No.
Dang. All right, well, I'm going to go 1 to drop off at my casino.
Got it.
2, 3, and head uptown.
Okay.
All right, that is me. I'm going to pick up a...
David De Souza, hello indeed. How are you? Where are you calling from?
Stills card. All right, that's me.
All right, I'm going to go here. So I get a helper card. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to do this helper card real quick. I'm just going to get a red card. Can we get a red one real quick?
Yes, sir.
Boom. And then I'm going to bump a track. I would need to get a 3rd friend. Basically, I want to try and protect... Trying to try if I want to bump my strength or I want to bump my VIP so I can have 3 family members. I basically am going to have... Well, I don't necessarily need to protect these ones now. I think I'm going to bump my strength. And then I can hire goons and I can get an associate. I think I'm going to get this Jack Legs right here. So his ability, I'm actually going to keep him. He comes from 13. We'll go over to 13. And then we're going to keep him city side up. Normally when you come to associate, they come this side. Because his ability is that only once, I can basically pay him 0 to use his strength ability. And then after that, it's going to be $6. But basically, once I get to just use it for free, which I think is going to be really, really nice. And so I think, and then he has 5 strength after that. He's still pretty expensive to use, $6 to that 5 strength, but I think that'll be very, very nice. Just be like, okay, I can just like, for free, I can do this 5. I don't have to worry about it. That sounds pretty great. Oh, no, don't flip that over, Nick. And then I can hire some goons. I think I'll hire just 1, and it's going to be 3.
Yep.
Boom. That's me.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I get to bump here. Ooh, maybe I should have. Maybe I should.
Maybe I should. All right, I'm going to go here. Sorry, I'm going to play my... no, actually, I'm not. I'm not going to play my helper card. I'm going to go there, and this is going... Oh, do I need to go here? Gosh. Sorry.
It's all right. I understand. Ugh. Yeah, I need
No. Yeah, no, I'm doing the right thing. Tripping. Hold on.
Hang on.
Gosh. Ugh.
It's tough. It really is. It's oof. The decisions, the first round, you're kind of like, I'm going to do this, and then you start getting the second act, the third act, it starts getting like, oh gosh.
Yeah. Because again, we only have 3 turns now, and I'm trying to think of, where I can... I need to get my stuff protected.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So...
The crunch is real. Yeah, it gets tough. It gets tough.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue playing fast and loose, you know. It's the only way I know.
It's the only way to live, baby. So I could do that.
He said, chess rules for Mike's. As long as you don't take your finger off the capo, you're good.
You know, just saying. I'm still thinking.
Also, if Mikey wins, I want to let him know we let him take back that whole boat turn.
You insisted I did.
I did. But I'm still going to take that asterisk if I lose. Still going to take it. Easy.
That's fair. All right, I'm going to go here.
Ooh, you get some money for it. Because you got a casino out there.
No. Gosh. Okay, never mind. I'm going here. Sorry. Committed. My fingers are off the piece. Wait. Just kidding.
Right.
I'm going to bump this track. I'm going to bump my VIP track. Can I go 1 space up on the infamy, please? Boom. And then I'm going to take the standard transportation and go 1 to drop that off. 2, 3 to come back. That is my movement. And that's my turn. Okay. And then I'm going to pick up a... Do I go green so I have a little bit of everything? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All that for that, hey? Not bad.
Just for that.
But I think it's going to make... I think I'm...
Right.
It's all making sense up here.
We're getting there. We're getting there, fam.
It's making sense.
I am going to go... I kind of want to... I could do it. I would need to protect it. I'm trying to think also, like, what am I going to need to protect?
Uh-huh.
I think I'm only going to need to protect... As of right now, I only need to protect one thing. Next round, I'll have to start protecting more. But so I think I'm going to go here... Oh, I'd have to play a party card. Excellent, which I don't have. Oh, shoot. I don't really want to give away that part. I could just build... I really want to build like a nightclub or a casino. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm going to have to not play a jazz card, unfortunately. A party card. Okay, so I can build 2. I think I'm going to build a nightclub. So that's going to cost me... See, that's the problem. Yeah, I don't have any discounts. So it's going to cost me 12, ultimately. And I think I'm going to overtake one of these ones. Or should I do that one up there? That one's easier. I would only need to get rid of 1 goon to do that. I need to get rid of 2 goons. I wanted to get rid of 3 to do this one. But that one I'll also... That's fine. I'll do it up here. So I'm going to do a nightclub. And I'm going to overtake this one. It's going to be 3. I have 2 strength. I'll get rid of 2 goons to get to 4. And I'll also put a nightclub here. Get this right here.
Yeah, you can take me to the park, man. Mm-hmm. Saying bump me to the park. Take a nice little walk.
Nice little walk. Okay, boom. And then I get to produce... at my stills, so I will get 2 barrels at my stills. I don't think I'm going to sell any barrels this whole act, but that means for next round, I have 2 barrels I can get from here. I already have 1 in here, so I hopefully should be able to, like, produce and move stuff around.
Yeah.
That's going to be 12 for that. Okay. Then the bottom here, I can play a party card, but I can't. And then I can bump a track. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to bump this track, which means I can now have 3 people in my VIP room, which means I'll bump up here and I'll get this family member, which I will immediately put in my VIP room because I now have space for them.
Nice.
Okay. So
Scott says, I got to head off shortly. Enjoy the game. Merce, thank you for hanging out. See Shelly at the next playtest. You say, seriously, thank you for catching stuff and advice and things. We appreciate your presence. Appreciate you here.
From no dome to slow dome. I know we got to start. We got to move more no dome. All right, I have to draw a new card. Can I have a party card? Because I didn't have one to play last time. Although I didn't have any barrels out, so I wouldn't have been able to do anything with it anyway. But
sure.
All right.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's play this this helper card to get 2 free goons, just because we're going to need to start protecting ourselves in a minute.
Yeah, I'm curious of that, y'all.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the restaurant. So, discard a stills card, and I am going to discard another card to take the secondary position.
Ooh, yeah, tough one, y'all.
Okay, and so that is this top part, and then I can do 2 different actions. I'm going to play a city token first. I'm going to get a family member. I can now fit them in my VIP room. I can hold up to 2 folks, so I will do that. I could build a casino. It would require a hefty... Well, when does the payout happen?
At the very end of the Lucky Luciano phase. So
no, I'm talking about this one from the casinos.
I would double check exactly when it happens. I think it's at the end of the round. So after you've done your whole player turn, you check to see if turn order changed, basically. I believe that's correct.
Nah, maybe I should... I'm thinking about trying to put out another casino right now.
Ooh. Go for it. About the ye olde double casino strats. Now, again, you can only have 1 nightclub, 1 casino in each zone, so it would have to go either here or here.
That's the sticking point.
Right.
I don't think it's prudent based on the current...
Oh, you're about to ruin my life, Michael.
What?
Because you're changing the turn order.
Oh, yeah. Well, I need it.
Oh, my gosh, you're ruining my whole life right now.
So I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to play my other city tile, but the other thing I'm going to do here is play a card. I'm going to play a red card. So I'm going to gain a book, which is at the top of that, and then I'm going to protect.
It's not necessarily completely ruined. It's just mostly ruined.
So I've got 2, 4, 5 leverage. So I can put out 2 folk. I'm going to put out 1 here. Protect them there, and 1 right here. Protect them there.
Protect them there. Nah, it's all right. I'm gonna have to return the turn order.
Gotta return the turns.
Yeah, it's such a bummer. Yeah.
Okay, so end of my turn, we check to see if this has shifted. It has. So anyone has casinos get $5 per. I'll get $5.
Yeah.
That's in hand.
That's in hand.
Cash in hand, baby.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted to do other stuff to do that.
So you just play the restaurant. I discarded to the middle row. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, those can go.
Oh yeah, sorry. These, when you use them, they go here.
That sounds only if you discard. That makes more sense. Boop boop boop. Thank you. Good catch.
Shoot, I didn't want to have to go there.
I didn't want to have to do that.
Let's. Oh man, I wish I had a book. I don't have a book.
I got so many books coming out of my ears, I can't read.
I want some books. I could potentially cookbook. Okay, so what I'm going to do my last turn here is I'm going to have to do this.
Shelly, how many rounds in the game? So there are these different acts. In the first act, you have 4 rounds, 4 turns, 3, 3, and 1, so 11 guaranteed turns.
So I'm going to discard that. I'm going to have to discard another thing. But I'll discard this one.
Do bonus things
to do here. Yeah. Okay, so then I can play a card, do 2 city tokens, or cook books. I would actually love to cook books, but I can't.
End of my turn, Nick. I just got to discard.
So the thing I'm going to do is, I would have, I don't want to necessarily do that. I guess I could just choose not to do it. So the card I want to play is this red card. And this one would bump my red track, which I could do, but I'd be bumping up to level 5, which would require me to discard a card. Oh, you know what? I can get a card. I'm going to get a card back. So I'll put this here. So I'll bump this. I'll have to discard a card. Go ahead and get rid of that one.
Shelley makes a point that there's also the setup round and final scoring round, bringing the total to 13, which is the amount of years that Prohibition existed.
That's right. So I'll get another bump.
Very nice.
Here.
Nice touch, you know?
Right, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 15. Okay. Boom.
Oh, you are famous, man.
And then I am going to get to protect. So now that I'm back down to here, Life Ruiner. Because going from 2 to 4 is a massive difference. Because I have 3 people and I had 6 leverage. So I was like, oh, I can protect 3 things. And then my change.
The only way I can get 2 people out is like I had to get down lower.
So my leverage is 2, 3, 4, 5 now. And 6, 7. So I'm going to spend 1 of these to get to 6. And I'm going to protect with 3 of these butts. I'm going to protect here because we're going to have a copper. I'm going to protect here because we're going to have a copper. And I'll just protect here. So that's protected. Okay, so that's my protection. That's great. Needed that. Whew. And then I can do 2 city tokens. I think I'm going to do this city token here, which just allows me to bump a track, which will go boom, which will bump me here. And then I could do, this is gaining a green card. I could put out a casino. Mm-hmm. Do I just want to be irresponsible, Mike?
Yeah, duh.
Do I just want to be like irresponsible, Mike?
I mean, think about it. You're going to get $5 back at the end of this turn, so it's essentially a discount.
God, that's irresponsible.
Basically free.
I'm going to put out a casino, baby.
The vibe of this game is bang on. You ain't wrong about that.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Okay, so I kind of want to take over a Mabsta.
Shelley makes a good point. It's important to know the players will take more than 11 actions each game. Yeah, because so many things you're like chaining stuff together.
That is very, very true.
I always look at it as like you're doing 11 minimum turns.
I think I'll go. Oh, that won't really help me that much. I'm trying to think of where I can. I really would like to take over a mobster because I just don't have to worry about this one. But I'm gonna get attacked twice coming here, so I don't really want to have to use my goons.
Sure.
Right now, and to take over anyone, I would have to use at least a goon. So I think I'm just gonna go here. Which will also wrest control from Mikey there. And there's no copper there, so that's why I'm like, okay. That. Boom. You're still going to win because you have 2, so.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that is me playing 2 city tokens. That's grand. That costs $17. I am going to have to spend $4 out of my safe because I need $2 extra. Boom. Okay. My gosh, I'm so scared all the time. Okay, so then can I have a green card for the end of my turn? And at the end of the turn, this does change, boop, boop, which means we're each going to get money for our casino. So I'm going to get $5 back, baby. Easy.
Basically free. That's what I always say.
I feel like I'm grokking it better than I was last time in general. Okay, that's it, huh?
That's it.
All right, y'all. We're back to the Lucky Luciano phase. Let's see how this goes, because I'm about to get shit-tacked.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out.
So the one with the lowest one right here, Mikey, grab us a random C. C mobster.
Random C.
And they're going to be here at 5. So we're going to see what I can do here. I don't have a lot of mobsters. Oh my gosh. She's hitting for 9. Here in 5. Boom. Oh, my stars. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have to block her. So she's going to attack both of my buildings. Oh, I'm going to lose one of them.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
So you're protecting each separately.
Yeah, see, the perfectly separate. So they're going to hit for 9. So it means I have to get to 9. I have 3 strength, 2 goons, that's 5, and then I can use his ability to give me 5 more, which would be 10, so I can block that, but then these goons will be gone. And then I can basically...
They're only attacking for 9, so you only need 1 goon. You can defend yourself.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 3, 8, 9, and then 3, 8. Oh, I can do it. Okay, I'm going to pay for this, but okay. Ooh! Okay, let's go. So, first with 3, and then I will use their ability, which means I can use them once just for free, so I don't have to pay for them once. So they give me 5. So 3, 8, 1 goon is 9. I go 3. I will have to pay for this one. It's going to be $6. I'm going to pay $2 out of my safe. 8, 9, blocked. Also, if they do get completely blocked, sorry, I should have put their little 8 out here. If they do get completely blocked, where they basically don't put their speakeasies in town, they basically don't exist because they didn't actually come into town.
Yeah, so this would go away too?
Yes, because they did not come into town.
Yeah. So you successfully...
So I was able to stomp them.
Sorry.
Okay. It's so stressful when they start taking shots at you. All right, so now the next one here is going to be 12. Who we got, Mikey?
We got Joe Adonis.
Joe Adonis is at 7.
Joey Dons.
So they're going to be hitting you for 9 as well.
Okay.
They are going to have at least one speakeasy here. We know that. So then, Mikey, you got 7. You got a block.
So I've got 9, no? Because they're +2 on their attack?
Yes.
So I've got 2 strength. I could have... Man, I have to use everything.
Yeah, right.
I've got 2 strength. I've got 3 goons is 5, and I can pay $5 to Texas to get 4 more, so that gets me to 9.
Yeah, tough, but fair.
I do protect myself.
Yep. Okay, so that is protected, no problem. Again, there was an empty spot here, so they put out. So essentially, because they put someone out here, they will stay because they successfully came into town. That's going to quickly wait till next round. It gets worse. It gets harder. So that is them attacking us, the mob war. So now we're going to bring in new ones. So this is going to go to 8. Boom. Oh, that's where my casino is. My gosh. 14. Is this 14? This is 14. Boop. And then Skevin. Oh, gosh. It's my stills. Oh. And your casino. Okay. So that's where we're coming. And then the Ds are hitting for like 12. It's bananas.
I think I might need to change
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, I think I need to
level it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
So now we're going to replace all the cop tokens with copper meeples. Boop.
So you're a cop. You're a cop.
You get a cop, and you get a cop. You get a cop.
1.
And you get a cop.
Okay. Yeah. All right, new cops, which should just be, I think, everywhere that doesn't have one already. 12.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah, it should be pretty sure everywhere it doesn't have one.
4. 5. All right.
So now the copper's going to come
teaming
here.
with the police.
Yes, indeed. Okay, y'all. So then we are going to do the payouts. So we're going to go zone by zone again. So this district's going to be the MAB. Nothing. The MAB. The MAB. Me. Nothing. Okay, so I'll
get... Not a bad way to get 20 bucks.
Here's the thing. To get 20 bucks straight up, that's really not a bad way to get 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, here, we're going to start up here. It's going to be Mikey, because Mikey has a casino that is protected.
Yep, you're going to take...
I'll take this one. Boop. This is the MAB.
The MAB.
Nothing. And Mikey. So, Mikey's going to get 20, and I'm actually going to get 0, because when you're tied like this, you take the low... We're basically tied for second and third. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I'm going to get 0. That's 6.
Lame.
Over here, it's going to be the MAB.
The MAB.
And then here, we're actually tied, and they're both protected, so we both get it, which means all 3 of us are here, which means we're each going to get 20 bucks.
Lame.
Lame-o.
Lame-o kablamo.
Yeah, bummer. Okay. Burp. Burp. Burp.
Man.
Okie doke. All right, fam. Then we are back. You got our capos back. We're getting all 3 again.
Yep.
And then it's still you, Mikey.
Back to me, is it?
Yep.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. So I definitely need to be moving and selling a little bit this time around here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Said, it can be, you know the district they'll be entering, talk about the mobs, and you know the range of their strength. Yes, exactly. So it's like you have information. And I do like the fact that they telegraph, because you're like, okay, I know I need to prepare for this, which is, for at least for me, is huge. Because I'm like, it would suck if you're just like, well, no idea that was coming, you know?
Right. I'm going to go here.
I know you're doing, dang it.
What?
You're going to do what I want to do.
Yeah. I can choose either to get a helper card or bump a track. I'm going to bump my strength up by 1. Can you scooch me up the infamy track? And what do I get there?
You get a helper card and a normal card.
Oh, baby. I'll take a transportation card, and I'll take that middlemost helper card. I think I don't have that bottle. Sorry about that. And then I can get an associate and some goons. I am going to switch my allegiance. Sorry, Texas. You're back to being 3. And I'm going to become friends with number 4, Bugsy Siegel.
Ooh, big Bugsy.
So this is moved from 3
to 4.
To 4, just down the street.
Hey, Bugsy, you want to hang out? What are you doing,
And they have the ability to give me +1 strength when attacking boats.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Rum runs, that's sweet.
And they get +6 if I pay them $7.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
huge.
Not cheap.
No, it's not cheap, but that's a big boom.
Yeah, and I'll get a goon. This first one's free. I'll get 2 of them, so I'll pay $1 for the second one.
We both are goonless at this point.
Goonless. All right, that's me, man.
Well, you didn't exactly do what I wanted to do, which is great.
Okay. I'm not trying to mess your day up, man.
No, yeah, I know. It's just like, oh, man, because I want to get a new associate, too, to kind of prepare.
We'll take this party card.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and do this now. So I can get a helper card or bump. I think I'm just going to bump. Should I bump this, which gives me... Yeah, let's go ahead and bump here. I'm going to have to get rid of a card. Let's get rid of this card. Because again, to get to here, I have to get rid of a card. I'm also going to get a new associate. I'm going to get... I wanted Joe Adonis, so I'm glad you did not take Joe Adonis here.
No.
So, Jack Legs Diamond, where am I? He was in 13, so you're going to move over to 12. So again, just across town here. So you're going back to 13, and we're going, boom. So he basically gives me +2 always when I'm defending against mobsters. Only when I'm defending, and then it's cost $8, but he has 7. So basically, like, he's always giving me a +2.
Yeah.
And I can get 7 more, plus my strength. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I get a, ooh. So I'm like, okay, I'm looking at a base of 6 now. That's pretty good. Okay, since I've got up here, I can get to, I can get a helper, and then, what bottle do I have? Okay, so I want to do this then. I can get a helper. Yes, sir. And then a card of my choice. Let's get... Can I get that party card? Excellent. And then I'll take that VIP card. Oh, actually, it's not the end of my turn quite yet. Because last thing I do is get goons. I'm definitely going to get... Oh, man, I have no money in hand. I think I'm just going to get 1 goon then because it's free. I don't really want to spend $2 on my safe. Is that silly? Should I just do it? I should just do it.
Never silly, man.
I should just do it. That's silly. So I'll get 2 guns. Okay, now I'll get that VIP card for my last one. Thank you.
Always, man.
Always, man. Okay, what do I got around town? Okay, also, what am I going to need to protect? Yeah, that's the problem. Is like I have no one in here anymore. Ooh. But I need to make money.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that boat too of like.
Well, there's an interesting strategy here, where it's like I'm already going to win this district.
Yeah.
So at least for district scoring, this being inoperable is actually not that big a deal.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Hi, Dee Dee.
What to do? Back to me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use my helper card to start, and I'll get $5.
Yeah, that's a great one. Just easy $5, baby.
You know, can't hurt.
And do what iBot says. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, your butts.
Okay. I'm gonna go here.
Ooh.
I am going
back to Cali.
Man, I have to do these things in order. I wish I could do the other way around. The That'd be so nice.
Well, like when you're moving and you have your range, is that per truck or is that total? I feel like it's.
I think it's total. We could split it between the trucks.
I think so, right?
Confirm that. I'm going to build a casino.
Oh no, each truck has an amount of movement equal to their range.
Oh, nice. That's extra good. I'm going to build a casino.
Ooh, another casino, baby.
You have to discard a card when I build one. Is that what this is? I think I missed that last time.
Oh, I think I missed that last time too.
Okay.
So I guess we'll start
even, Steven.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pay, I've only got 11, so I need 6 more. So I have to pay 12 out of my safe.
Per truck. Okay, cool. That's awesome. What's up, Panos?
So we get 8 back. And this is gone.
Do I? Ooh, okay.
All right. I'm going to build a casino down here. So I'm going to fight that dude.
Okay. You need 7?
Sam.
That's my friend, Mike. That's Joe Adonis over here.
Oh, Joey Dons, man. I'm going to pay 14 out of my safe
to
use this person here, which is going to give 6. And I got 3 more from my strength, so I will overtake that. Get this. Sorry about your friend.
Hi, Joe. He's still here. He's hanging out with me.
Sorry about your friend.
Greetings from Greece. All right, let's go. I love Greece.
And I'm going to discard...
It's been a very long time since I've been there.
This card to build that casino. Okay. And, all right, so that's it. I don't have the money to build something else, or at least not willing to. So I'll do this half, because I'm on the right side, so I can bump a track. I'll bump this up. My stills can go 1 up on the infamy track, please.
Boop.
Then I can play a party card. Purple party card.
Party card. Excellent.
Okay, so this first gets me a book at the top of this action. Blam. Books come out of ears, and I can sell some hooch. I can sell from up to 3 places. I've only got 2 barrels out here. These are both operational since they are protected. So I'll sell from here and here. And I just ascended to this new thing. These are
nice.
both nightclubs / casinos, so I'll get $20 per. So I'll get 40 big ones.
Let's go.
It's a way to recover from my costs. All right. That is me. I will... What am I gonna do?
So I have listening while I work, but I think the theme for Nick is protect the clubs. Protect the nightclubs at all costs. That's the only thing that matters.
Boom.
Party time.
Excellent. I'm taking that red card. VIP card.
Okay. I think what I want to do is going to cost me a decent amount of money out my safe, but we're doing it. I'm going to go bop. I can bump a track. I'm going to bump this one, which is going to be here. This is going to be $15 straight up in my safe, which is great.
Dang, man, you were up that.
Yeah, I've really been trying to bump tracks this time around. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to bump that one. I think I'm going to bump this one, because then I'm going to do this one, play a green card, get range +2, because this one is going to allow me to bump that one. So actually, I'll get another bump there. I'm going to take out my 2 leverage card, which I don't love, but we out here. So, boom. I'm going to put that away. Okay, so because I played a card, I get +2 range, and my range is 4. So each of my cards has 6. So first thing I do is this truck for free is going to pick up barrels. And then I'm going to go 1, drop off 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to drop off here at my nightclub. Here, I think I'm going to go 1. And I am going to, unfortunately, pay $12 out of my safe. I just got $15, so at least we kind of net positive there. To buy this barrel, sir. Boom, which is going to move this friend here. And then I'm going to go 2, bop, bop. And let's go 3, okay, who should I actually go to? I'm trying to think, because I kind of want to get back to my stills, although at this point, because I have literally 2 turns left in the game, I don't think I'm going to be able to make another rum run. But just in case, I will go boop, boop, back to my stills. Although, again, I don't think I'm going to be able to run any more rum. Said, someone said you can't have 2 casinos in the same district.
Oh, I can't. I'm so silly. My bad.
Oh, shoot. Is there another...
Let me do this. Let me just
get
$5 back, and I'll make it a nightclub instead.
Okay.
And I'll, take this one. Thank you.
Good call. Yes,
all game long, I was like, no, you can't build there.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Telling myself I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I built the nightclub instead. Darn it.
How long the game is it? We're getting pretty close here. We only have 2 turns left.
Shoot.
Yeah, good call. Because here's the thing. You can't have too many nightclubs in the same area, you know?
No. And I knew I could do that, and I was
getting
short-sighted there. I was like,
short-sighted. Oof. Now I am a bit torn as I need to protect some stuff, but I also want to sell. But I don't, this is tough. Also, I feel like we didn't get rid of the mob enough.
They have...
Oh, gain your card back that you discard from the casino. That's true.
Oh, thank you. It was a party card, I think. Yeah. Thank you. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I really need / want to protect.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to protect everything, but I'm kind of thinking to your point about, like,
there's certain times you don't necessarily need to. Like, if you can protect one of these, you'll still have control there, right? So it's like I don't think I'm going to protect this one because there's not. Hopefully, I can protect by the end of the game, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So you're always impressed with Shelly knows everything. Shelly is, I guess, the lead developer / playtester, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's right, but let us know if we're wrong about that.
Vital's right hand, you know?
Heavily involved.
Yeah.
At the minimum. But I'd say,
and man, I want to cook some books. I
know, dude. I got all these books. I got all these plans. I'm trying to put them together.
You run out of time very quickly in this game.
Oh, my gosh, you do. It's just like, what? What do I do?
Remember, after the game, we're going to have the giveaway. So
it's coming right up, folks.
It's coming right up. Oh. It's coming right up. What you thinking, Mikey?
Is it me?
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's back to me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were thinking about something.
No, it's your turn.
Sorry.
I need to grab a curd.
Just checking with my wife real quick about her day.
Give me a green card, Mikey. I don't think it really matters, to be completely honest, but... She protect and then she attack. Also, am I going to get just straight bodied by anybody right now? Yep. Because we're going to get attacked here.
Oh, and down there. Oh, God.
So I got to
dang it.
keep... Oh, this is why I want to sell and not protect. Because I don't have money to play. Yeah, see, that's interesting. It's like, do I try and protect right now? Ooh, I don't know.
All right, I'm going to the casino. Sorry, to the restaurant.
Hey, that's awesome, Abba. Hello from California.
I'm going to pay 2 cards total to go to second place. Second in turn order.
Yeah, see, I wish I had some dang books because I think I could claim like 2 or 3 of them right now, and I'm just like, gosh, that's so much money that I'm just not going to be able to do. Last game I had tons of books. This time just the things that I got, the things that I did just didn't give me books. And
okay.
I think I got the books.
I am going to play a card. I'm going to play a VIP card. And this is going to allow me to get a family member, so I'll put them in my VIP room, and then I'm going to use them to protect.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go down here to protect that. That'll cost 2 leverage, which I have going on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn it. The one's short of what I want.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay.
That's right. Got a couple Polish people in chats. It's the day of board games in Poland.
Hey, right on.
Played Pirates of Maracaibo. Pirates of Maracaibo slaps. That game's good.
Yeah. So, is this like 15 strength total, like across all your various sources?
I guess, yeah. Let me see. Have at least 15 strength, yours, associate, plus goons.
I've got 11. Don't have that. But I am going to cook some books. I think I can cook 2. So I have 3 protected buildings, 3 family members protecting stuff, so I can put a book there. That'll be $10 and a leverage token. I'll get my 10 into my safe. I also now have 7 leverage. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice,
so I'll cook that book at 10 and get a family member. And $10 in my safe. And I also have a crate. So I'll claim that.
A crate!
That'll be $15 in my safe.
I'm so annoyed with myself right now.
And I'm also protecting 3 buildings. Can I do, is it any amount?
It's
or
3.
Is it specifically 3?
It's 3.
Do I want to change?
I'm very annoyed with myself. I definitely could. Last turn, I meant to use this helper to get another helper, and I forgot. And that's going to cost me.
I think instead of doing this, I'll get rid of the family member, and I'll claim this instead. And get $10 more. And lose the family member. Min-max. Okay. That's me, man.
I get a card. So what I meant to do is I can use this card to get another helper card. I was going to do this one to use this one so I can get 2 books, but I forgot to do that last turn. So I am not going to be able to do that, which is a bummer. Dang it. I guess I'll do this now. So I should have 2 books because then this is really, really, really a bummer. Because we each get $5. Oh, no, you get.
No,
you get $5. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it! I really should have done that. That was very, very silly. Because.
Abba says, I didn't have company today, so I played solo games for Northwood, which I really enjoy, and Ancient Realms. Still was a great time, though. Heck yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Should I still do that is the question.
Nick, it's a good question.
Gosh, I'm so annoyed I didn't do that because that would have given me 2 books for this turn.
Just retcon it, man. You give me a retcon, I'll give you a retcon.
Are you okay with that?
It's just, yeah.
You wouldn't have taken this card.
Huh?
You wouldn't have taken this card because you left it there. Are you okay with me doing that?
Yeah,
so basically was last turn I should have played this because I was going to get this card. So at the beginning of this turn, I could play this card and get 2 books. Okay, I'm going to... Mike got a retcon one, I got a retcon one. Yeah, we both have massive asterisks. It's still early on, y'all. But I'm going to get 2 books because now I'm just like, shoot.
A little thing like that, it wasn't a card I was going to take or anything, so
it didn't
why not?
Change Mike's life.
Didn't change my life.
So I am going to go here then.
Until I lose.
Until I lose.
That's a big change.
Oh, you know what, though? I won't be able to protect now. But I think I'm just going to ignore my protections, and I think we're just going to not get as much there because I think it's more worth it for me to sell. Hooch! And so I'm going to do that. How the turns have tabled. I know now I can't shame Mike for taking turns back. I'll discard this one. And I'm just going to go straight down because I'm not going to protect anything. At least not right now. Right. So
yeah.
We're going to go with that. But I can play a card and cook some books. I'm going to play this party card, which will give me another book. And then I can then sell some booze. So I can sell 3. Oh, man, I wish I could have bumped a track again so I could sell 4, but I can't quite sell 4.
Yeah.
But I will sell from here, here, and here. So that's going to be from 2
of the higher.
2 of the higher ones, 1 of the lower. So it's going to be 50, $70.
$70 in hand, man.
Yeah, $70 in hand, which is great.
Pretty
Especially because we're going to go into the fight. So I'm like, okay, now I have money. That's why I think it's worth it for me to sell books and not protect. I was going to protect this building, but I was just like, let's just not. Okay, and then I could potentially cook 3 books. I definitely am going to do this one. Oh, well, I could do these in any order, couldn't I have? You can do these in any order. So actually, I'm going to cook a book first because this will allow me to bump a track.
Sure.
Boom.
So you can sell that last one.
I'll discard this so I can sell this last one for an extra $20. So, forgot I could do that in that order. So I can do that one. You took this one from me. Such a bummer. So now actually I don't know. Well, actually I had this one because I had 3 barrels at buildings. This again was all before I technically sold.
Yeah.
And then do I have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have 7. So I'll claim this one that Miku's going to claim.
Yep.
And then I'll get a family member.
And $20 total for those 2 to your save.
Yeah, $20 and then 15, so 35 to my safe?
I think so.
35.
And then did you get your extra 20 for the sale of your 4th barrel?
I did. I believe so, at least.
I'm very permissive of retcons as long as people are not abusing. We're all here. Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole thing. We're all here to have
fun.
Stuff
like that, where it's
and like we've only played this game a couple times. Like we're still learning. Like, oh yeah, I can do this in this order. I can do this in this order.
Yeah.
So
I don't care, man.
Yeah. So that was great. That was way more worth than protecting like one building. So
that's
that's
absolutely more valuable.
Way better than doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Book. Thank you for letting me take that back. I do appreciate
Always.
you.
No worries.
Okay, that's it then, huh?
That's it.
Okay, so the last thing is, boom, we're each gonna get $5. And then, Lucky's Gianna, right? Oh, I need to get a card. Oh gosh, what card should I get?
Just a nice sale, Nick. Yeah, that was.
Order can definitely matter. That is very true.
$90.
Yeah, that was a huge turn. Can I have a red card?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like.
It was a very.
I was like, was it worth it to protect a card or sell? Then I was like, I think I'll get more money to sell. Now I'm like, oh gosh, I wasn't expecting the turn to be quite so crazy, but yeah. Right. Okay, Mikey, Lucky Luciano, big Luch coming through town.
You know it.
So what's the lowest one? Is it here? That's got a mobster?
Yep.
7. Okay, so grab one from the D. It's going in 7.
That's the step.
Yeah.
Dutch Schultz is in, what do you say, 7?
7.
They are hitting for 12.
Ugh. Barf. Okay, so they're hitting for 12. They're hitting both Mikey and I. So what's their base? Is 10?
I can't defend it.
No, really?
No. No, because they can provide me 6. I have 9, 10, 11.
Mikey, boy, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, losing my casino.
Oh. So I have 4. I could pay them to get to 7, to get to 11.
That's $20 the end game I'm not getting.
Yeah, I'm going to pay them $2.
Darn it.
To get me to 11, and I'll do 12 with this goon to block them from here.
Nice.
Here, let's give me another one here. Let's be fighting again.
This is Meyerlansky for 11.
In 8.
This I can pay $6 to defend. It's going to take both my goons.
Okay.
But I can defend myself.
Yeah, I'll have to pay oh boy again, but I will defend myself. And again, these buildings are worth more.
Sorry, 7. I have to pay 7.
Okay.
Brutal.
Yeah, tough.
Down there.
And then down here, what we got?
George Remus in 14. No one's defending it.
Ain't nobody out there, yeah. Oh, sorry, we defended this. So actually, who was here? 8?
Oh, yeah, they don't
You
actually
went
come to
away.
the city.
You didn't actually come into town.
Sorry.
Idiot. Dumb idiot gangster.
Well.
George Remus is in 14. Boom, and theirs is 9. Okay. I was worried at the beginning of that. I was like, oh gosh, this is going to be horrendous. And so, okay. Yeah. All right, fam. So, we don't have any more stuff to put out. All these tokens are going to become cops, though. So we got cop in every single district because we've been running hooch. And they are not happy
All eyes on us.
About it.
All eyes on us.
All right, fam. One last turn here.
Gosh, you know
oh, sorry, zone payouts. We also do zone payouts here. So this is going to be mob controlled, easy. Mob controlled, easy. Mop control.
Mop's had downtown all game.
Yeah, I know. This has literally been the entire game. I put these out here like first turn and stuff like that. So I'll get 20 bucks to my safe.
Oh,
okay.
I'm losing this district now too. Dang it.
So I have a protected building here, so I'll get this one. I have. Oh no, neither one gets this because neither not protected, so those don't exist.
Oh, so okay.
Mobsta. Mikey. All right, so we're all getting 0.
Dang it. All right.
Lordy.
Brutal.
Tough. Okay, then here, mob, both of us. So mob, both of us, we're each going to get 20 bucks.
All right, I'll take it. 20 bucks. I think the momentum has shifted in Nick's favor. So
I think I've had a pretty good last.
Yeah,
this last act, I had a good one
kind
here.
Of flamed out a bit here.
All right, so we're getting 1 capo left, the 1 turn. It is me. So for this 1 turn, I have no barrels on the board. I can't like make hooch and sell it in 1 turn, I don't think. So I think what I probably should do is just like protect. Yeah, I should just protect, I guess. So for my last one, we're going to go here. There's not a Lucky Luciano face, so we're not going to get attacked again, so we don't have to worry about getting like goons. Hi, Sass Queen. So I think I'm just going to go there. And I'm going to get a family member. They are going to come into here. I'm not going to get any goons because there's no point. And I can get a leverage token. And then I can play a red card. I'm going to play this one. Is it the exact same? It's the exact same as this one, so I'm just not going to put it in there because it doesn't change anything. But I get a bump in my red track, which I actually can't even take. So we'll just leave it. And then I can protect. So I am in the higher spot. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I have 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So I can protect 2 things. I'm definitely going to protect this casino. And then I think I'll protect this speakeasy. That's all I got. Yeah, I think that's it.
Copy that.
That was my last turn. Pretty simple.
What can I produce?
What can I produce?
9, 10. Can you double check Bugsy's ability real quick for me?
Yeah.
It's just 1 strength.
Associate increase your total attack strength against runners by 1. So it's essentially like a permanent goon.
Permanent goon?
Yeah, because it's +1 to whatever your total strength is.
Okay, I was hoping to bump this to like the 4.
Yeah.
So I could get there. Dang.
Yeah, total attack strength +1.
I was hoping I could attack a boat for the last turn, but I don't think it's going to come together.
Right. Hi, Smiley. Have it right after the game. Maybe when we do start doing final scoring, we'll do we'll open up the ye olde thingy.
Yield giveaway. Hey.
Thank you all for being here, and a big shout out to Eagle Griffin again for giving away the pledge, which is very cool, but also for letting us play the game.
Yeah. Shoot whiz, man. I don't know if there's anything I can do that's going to really grab me some cash.
Right? You're like, is there anything to... Can you cook a book? Can you... Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any books. I'm
like
so
down
close.
Here. Do you have a nightclub?
No.
Oh, no, you do. You did.
Same. Has to be in the same.
Oh, same district. Oh, yeah. No way. This one, no. This one, no. Yeah. You can't. Tough, man.
All right. Well... That's all right.
That's all right. You got it, Spot.
All right, I'm just going to go here so I'm going to skip the building because you need to have them be protected to be valuable at the end of the game. So I'll save my money, but I'll play this card and I will VIP card. I'll bump up my track and then I'll discard a card, bump up my track once more. So I'll go 2 spots up on the infamy track.
Do you have a family member you can put in there?
I'm about to get one.
Boop, boop. Ooh, let's go.
So put them there, and then I can protect a building. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stills is worth more at the end of the game, right?
Yeah, I suppose I'm going to protect my stills. Alrighty, that's that, folks.
Yeah, this one's pretty next level in terms of like blending theme and mechanism.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That Lacera does very well. This one is like it's
really cool,
very well integrated.
All right, folks.
Okay, so that is it. So what we'll do right now is we will go ahead and get this giveaway started.
So as a reminder, Eagle Griffin is sponsoring this giveaway. They're going to give away a base level pledge for this game, which is on crowdfunding right now. So you can also check that out if you don't win but are interested in this game. And let them know that the Murph sent you. We'd appreciate that.
Well, no, the only reason you're buying this game is because of the Murphs. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's great. Live, you have to.
Hello from
Denmark, Romania. Right on, everybody. All right, Nick, so explain our giveaway.
So basically all it's going to be is we have the keyword. The keyword is mob, as in mobsters, M-O-B. If you put mob in the chat, whether it's just mob or in a sentence, it will enter you in here. Also, if you didn't earlier put mob in there, I have reset the entries. So do it again. So just put mob in chat. Where will it ship? That's a good question, actually. Is it international or is this, that's a very good question.
Thank you, Lynn, asking the important questions. We're sorry that we didn't ask you that ahead of time.
Yeah, didn't.
We put in mob. Are we populating?
We are populating.
We're populating, everybody.
Go for it,
yeah. Oh, man, they're coming in chat.
And you can put in sentences like, I love the mob. Or, oh, no, the mob.
YouTube might flag you if you do. Just be like, you know.
Government comes knocking, you know.
All right,
keep them coming, y'all. You can only enter in one, so don't put it in multiple times.
Yeah,
it won't do anything.
We've got over 100 entries, though. Keep them coming,
All right, fam. So while that's going, we're going to do this final scoring.
Again, type mob in chat. If you're just getting here and you're like, what's everyone talking about? Why are they typing mob? So in this game, so you type it too. 1 entry per person. Yeah, man, let's do some final scoring. So again, this is a
kind of the mob.
Oh, snap, it's the mob. So after this turn, we don't do another Lucky Luciano phase.
Yeah.
So we're not doing the kind of area scorings, but we are scoring points for each of our protected buildings. And that's down here. This is showing. So each of your protected speakeasies are $10. Each of your protected nightclubs are $15. Your protected stills is $20. And your protected casinos are $20.
Okay, so my speakeasies are 10. So I got 1, 2. So that's $20.
Okay.
My nightclubs, I think I only have 1, so that's gonna be 15.
Nice.
I have 1 stills and 1 casino. They're both 20. They're all protected, so that'll be 40.
Nice.
All right, and that's me.
Okay, I have a protected stills here, so that's 20.
I don't believe putting it in multiple times messes anything up. It just won't do anything.
Yeah, it won't add you again. I've got 2 protected nightclubs, and so those are 15 each. That's another 30, so I'll turn in a 20 and 30 for 50. And this last speakeasy is not protected, so it is not worth anything. And I lost my casino, unfortunately, protected as it was. So that's $20 lost right there.
Indeed. Also, if you put something like Mobby McMobface, like Cashliam, I don't know if that would work. I don't know if it, I think it had the word mob has to be on its own. So just in case you did do that, put mob in there on its own, just in case.
And as Eagle Griffin has said, worldwide giveaway, North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia/New Zealand. Good. They can't ship to Africa, South Africa, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Kazakhstan, North Korea, or Afghanistan.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for that. That's very I've got 150 people in there.
Entries, y'all.
So we'll keep it going here for a bit.
Yep.
All right, so the last thing is your unique bottles, Mikey. I do have 3 unique bottles here. This one's 5, 5, and then 20, so I'll get an extra $30.
I've got 4 cards. They are all unique, so they will all score. I've got 1 for 5, 2 for 5, 1 for 10, 1 for 20, so that's $40.
Okay, and then it's going to be your cash in hand and your cash in your safe. I feel like both of us played better than we did last time.
Yeah, I mean, that's bound to happen, I imagine.
I would hope so. Sorry.
Count them out, man. The money is over. We're going to color it up nice.
Color it up nice.
50 spots.
Alrighty, y'all. It looks like I got 100, 200, 336. 336. I think last time I got like 8. So yeah, I definitely did better than I did last time.
Okay.
336. Chat is full of mobs.
I got...
And make sure to subscribe, you butts. You don't have to subscribe to win, but You have a better chance. You don't have a better chance. No, but you have a better chance. You don't.
You should.
You should.
All right, I've got 250, 60, 65, 67. 267 to what?
336.
Oh my God. That sale.
That one turn. That was the turn. Yeah.
Was massive.
That was the one turn. I was able to bump stuff. I was able to sell like 4 things. I set up before and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this out here, and then sometime here I'm gonna sell.
I did a classic thing where right away in that setup turn, I bumped up my purple track twice.
And never used it.
And then I got this crate to produce more hooch and never used that at all. Yeah. Hardly.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
So I'm just like, if you have a strategy, you lean into that strategy. And I'm famously...
both of us are
set up a strategy and don't use it.
Incredibly good at, like, I'm going to spend resources early game to do this and then never, ever do that thing. I do that in games
especially a game like this, it's like, okay, you spent money. That's your points. Yeah. Like, again, you got to get a return on that. It was like that first turn where I did all this stuff and then didn't end up protecting anything. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, you have 11 turns, right? And again, you arguably have more because you get to do stuff without, but it's like, you have 11 full turns, like, that's not a lot. Yeah. You know? Exactly. So GG, Nick wins this one.
Hey, you know?
Yeah, it's this gameplay is not sponsored by Eagle Griffin, so we have no problem telling you that we think this game is awesome.
I think this is going to be my favorite Lacerda game. I think don't call me on that yet. I think it's going to be my favorite Lacerda. It's so really fun at 2. You got to see it at 2.
Works fantastic.
It works fantastic. There is a different side of the board for 3 and 4. Yeah, it's so fun. It's really intuitive. It's got that kind of Vladimir Suki thing where you don't have a lot of turns, so you have to figure out,
like, how do I maximize
my turns? Like, you have 11 turns of the game, and every single one you're like, oh gosh, how am I going to get this done? And again, the first act you have full capo, so you're like, I'm doing tons of stuff, and then you get to like, oh no, the mobsters are getting stronger. Oh no, now I have to spend like 2 or 3 turns just getting ready for the fight that's coming up. And you're like, that's 2 or 3 turns.
Protecting yourself and stuff becomes a real challenge.
That's 2 or 3 turns that I'm now not producing hooch, not selling that hooch, not cooking books, not doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then utilizing like cards so you can do extra stuff, utilizing helpers.
I love the
city tiles.
Cards.
Like, the restaurant is arguably the most powerful spot because you can do city tiles, cookbooks, and play a card.
Yeah.
So you can like do all this different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, last call for mobs. Get those mobs in chat. If you're just here, putting mob in the chat will get you entered into a giveaway to win this pledge, mostly worldwide. There's a couple places that it can't go to, but pretty much worldwide.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, that is Speakeasy. It's a banger.
Yeah. Do let us know what you thought about this one. We will call this giveaway in just a moment. Yeah. Again, Eagle Griffin is handling the distribution of this. So you're going to get a pledge for this. So, of course, this is a game that will be available soon. They have pretty quick turnarounds on their campaigns. Because as you can see, this is ready to roll.
They're pretty much done when they
Eagle Griffin when they hit the crowdfunding. They're pretty dialed in.
Tweaking little things, typos,
little
things like that,
might balance and change and stuff. So just note that anything you saw here today could potentially change. But they're very, very high level. Skibbity Mob, right on,
Skibbity Mob indeed,
bringing it real.
Okay, we'll open it, keep it open for like 1 more minute. So get it in here, and then it's closing down. So what will happen is the winner will show up in chat. It'll tell you, and we'll also announce who won. What you'll do then is email us, and then we will get your information to Eagle Griffin, your email basis, so they can talk to you, and they can get you in the pledge manager, all that kind of stuff. So you'll be emailing us at thebrothersmurph@gmail, just thebrothersmurph, our brand name, @gmail is where you'll email us, but please only the person who won. Hey, can I also get a pledge? Hey, bro.
You certainly can. You can go to the crowdfunding page, and you can purchase a pledge for yourself. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, what a banger. Tough one, though. Tough game, man.
There's a couple things I'm like, I wish I had that back. I wish I had that moment
back.
I could have done a little.
Yeah, it'd been great.
Yeah, I got set up in such a way that I wanted to go for these goals down here, any of the 3.
Yeah.
And they're all for having a nightclub and casino or a speakeasy and a casino. That's why I built down here that second casino, which I wasn't allowed to do.
Right.
Or 2 speakeasies. But the way I'd gotten set up, I was like, this is actually going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
Because like up here where my casino was, you were here. So like, I can't build there now. So, there's a few things I was like, I should have. And all those are out on the board when you start, so it's like I needed to have thought that through a little bit better when I made some initial placements to make sure that I,
Yeah.
was able to harness.
It's real tough.
Because I collected a ton of books, and I did claim like a good amount of them, but I was like, I didn't quite claim the ones I was hoping to be able to claim. Because these ones over here, and these change and stuff from game to game, are easier to claim, but they're only worth $10. They do give you a bonus as well, which is nice, but I was just like, I wanted some of those higher value items. Again, don't think it would have quite changed this up once you sold for $90. I was like, well.
Can we see the back of the board? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, for sure.
Get this going here. And what will the giveaway be? The giveaway is going to happen, the drawing is going to happen in 48 seconds.
There you go. Largely the same. You're going to see some spaces have like 3 spots for workers, and there's the same amount of districts, but more building spots within them. And there may be other changes. The docks, of course, will be bigger.
There's also like block spaces and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll show you here.
Cup.
Cuppers.
Little cup meeples are super cute.
Yeah, they're solid. Make it really easy to see what's been affected where.
What's where? Boat.
Riley. Boat Riley.
Auto boats.
Boat.
Yeah, the other side of the board is 3 or 4 players. This is the 1 to 2 player side.
Always appreciative when they make different sides of the board for player count, so you know it's going to be scaled up nice.
Yeah, it's always appreciated. As people who play almost exclusively a 2-player. Yeah. So there are certain spots, like a lot of the goals here will have multiple. People. So for these situations, you can't claim like both of these like this. You know, so there's more people, some more actions, more spots in. Actually, I think the only area that's different is the upside. Everywhere else still only has 2. But the upside has 3.
Yeah.
But it's mostly like the cooking the books and stuff. There's more spaces for that.
Yeah. There's more, obviously, spaces like for the values of things.
Yes.
When casinos pay out, they only pay out 3, but you got to assume that the turn order is changing more often, so they're probably paying out more frequently.
Yeah, in a higher player game particularly, I would, because you can go all the way down to 1 leverage to protect.
Yeah.
In a higher player game, I would get a casino immediately, because I would just assume that it's going to be changed at all. Because getting that extra $5 every once in a while was great. You're like, oh, sweet, this is awesome, yeah.
But if you can be getting 3, and so some spots like this have like 3 workers. Actually, most of them do. Anything that had 1, like the docks have 2 now. So it's things like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only difference that I see is just some of the values of things.
Pretty much, yeah. It's just little changes here. There's not that much different for 2 players.
Ian's in the house.
Ian O'Toole.
Ian, listen, man. We don't ever pass up a chance to just
freaking whack
to love on you about the work, man. This is maybe tops, man, and that's saying a lot. Great job.
Yeah.
The theme and everything is so well done. The graphic design, man, the iconography is so clean.
Yeah.
Well done.
Insane.
Absolutely unmatched. Ian's top of the game.
Do some unmatched, though.
Hey. Do a game for us, though, you know?
Yeah.
You got all the time in the world, I imagine.
I got to assume you're not busy at all.
Famously not a busy guy. Not a busy guy.
All right, fam. Should we do this giveaway?
Let's do it, man. That's why I'm looking over here, by the way. Thank you so much. You two are awesome. Just keep up the great content. Thank you so much for that super chat. We're
gonna go a lot of that money. We're gonna put it into some.
We're gonna make it clean. We gotta clean that money. You gotta launder it.
The sausage gets made.
Put
that kind of stuff.
Fabric softener.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for that.
All right, fam. We got 185 entries.
Wow, nice.
So we're gonna choose the winner. Again, the winner. Please email us. And yeah, shall we do it, Mikey?
Let's do it. Oh man.
3, 2, 1. Blast. Don Dad, it looks like.
Don Dad?
Dad.
Are you present? Are you present?
Pop in the chat, say hello so it pops in so we know you were alive.
Pop up and say hi.
Don Dad.
Rigged.
We don't even know who Don Dad is. Congrats,
it says
Don Dad.
Don Dad not follow, so probably subscribe.
Oh, you should you should definitely subscribe, Don Dad. You have to now. It's the law.
It's actually illegal.
It's the law. Also, if you lost, it's also the law.
Yeah. So Don Dad, if you're here, please say hello so we know to expect you.
Hey, score!
Hey, nice.
Don Dad, please email us at thebrothersmurph@gmail.com. Please email us so we can get your
get your info.
Get your info over to Eagle Griffin.
Yep, and they'll take it from there, okay?
Yes, indeed. So please email us ASAP here. Congratulations, Don Dad. Thank you, everyone else, for being here and for Eagle Griffin for doing a giveaway.
I'm subscribed. Okay, so not followed must be a different thing. All right, cool.
It must be a different thing then, yeah.
We knew.
We knew. Don Dad would never doubt our mind.
Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Chiefs fan won, rigged.
Rigged. Hey, we're Niners fans, so
listen.
I don't dislike the Chiefs like everyone else, but I'm also pretty salty about the Chiefs right now because we've lost 2 Super Bowls to them recently.
Everyone wants to say rigged and stuff with that. I'm like, but also if you win 2 Super Bowls in a row, you're just a good team. Yeah. Like there's also that. Just throwing it out there. We're not going to get into that whole thing. It's just like I don't think. I don't think there's any conspiracy I think there is.
Feel free to email us. Don, Dad, we really appreciate you being here. Thank you to everyone else. And again, big shout out to Eagle Griffin for making Futal for making the game. Yep. Shelly for being in chat.
Thank you, Shelly.
Shelly didn't have to correct us too much, which is good.
Yeah,
that's
little
good.
Things.
Makes me happy.
Makes me happy. We always want to make sure we're as accurate as humanly possible.
If possible, yeah.
So thank you, Shelly, for hanging out and just being an awesome resource. Rachel for being our main contact at Eagle Griffin. Everyone else from the team that's been working hard on this game. Again, this is live, is crowdfunding right now. So if you want to get you some of this goodness, you can go over. Can we pop the link in? Is that possible on Kickstarter?
It's already. It should pop in it's been popping in every once in a while. I can see if I can pop it in.
There you go.
On manually here.
There you go. If not, no worries. Point is, search in Speakeasy.
Yeah.
And you'll find it.
It's been popping in the chat.
Or you'll find like a Speakeasy local in your area. That could be a thing. Did great. Thanks for your time and showcasing the game at 2-player. No problem at all. We think it works great at 2-player. We won't take up too much more time. But again, if you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, please thumb it up. If you haven't subscribed and like what we do, we're doing more live content. Of course, we have pre-recorded, filmed playthroughs, including some other Lacerda games on our channel. So you can go check those out. And yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. We hope that we provide a nice distraction at work or whatever you're getting into for the day.
Sorry, my
don't even worry about
it. The mouse is still doing real weird stuff.
Seahawks now, Cash Liam. We're not saying that because tonight Niners and Seahawks are playing, so we can't be friends right now.
Can't be friends right now.
Go Niners.
Other than that, go Niners.
Niners need this. We need tonight. We need tonight.
You see last week's game? The Niners be throwing away games,
I don't want to talk about
it. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
That defense, we got a problem. Brock Purdy out here balling out for what?
I know, for absolutely nothing.
2 people and 24 thumbs. Get on it, people. There you go.
Seriously,
yeah,
give some
thumb
likes,
down.
though.
Didn't want y'all to get too big of heads.
That's fine. That's engagement, baby.
You can thumb down. Everyone else thumb up. The point is you're engaging with the algorithm. Thinks we're winners if you do.
All right, we love you all to death. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And go check out Speakeasy.
I've started waving now.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice. This mouse is pissing me off.